testing testicles.
Dude, you're my son. We're a band. He goes, and what? Supposedly a podcast.
That's what it's supposed to be. I mean, we haven't known what the fuck we were doing the past 3 now.
No, I don't know.
And somehow we still got the same tens of viewers.
Tens of viewers. Logging on.
Like I know, like, you know, cut and what that means, right? Like what is it for go?
Action, I believe.
Action? Yeah,
but I don't ever want to be alone in the studio with you where you are yelling action for any reason.
Action!
Yeah. It's one of those. We should get one of those
little clappers, dude.
Right, all the lights turn off coincidentally. It was a big thing in the 90s. Yeah, the clapper, dude. Somebody's got the.
I always wondered, do you have to clap with the clapper in that rhythm of?
I don't know.
In the commercial, or can you go?
You know, that's a good question. Leave it in the comment section below if you have clap-on, clap-off lights, or ever have experienced clap-on, clap-off lights, or if you've ever gotten the clap in your life. Either way.
That's all the viewers.
Every single person is commenting. That's going to help drive the algorithm.
That's true.
Which is good because we are constant. Well, on this channel, not yet because we're not yet monetized. Probably never will be, and that's fine. But we are probably still shadow banned, especially since it's in cahoots with the Terribly Tactical channel. 100%. Which, if you are here for the first time, make sure you check out the Terribly Tactical channel. Also, check out Tactical Scales. There's a bunch of people you should check out. But I really do feel like they're screwing with us either way. Who knows? Maybe that's grandiose. Maybe we're not even on the radar the whole time. It's just all in our heads. I don't know if
we've quite hit it yet.
All in our heads.
Fuck with us yet.
Right.
We're definitely on our way there.
They're gonna catch on though.
We're going to be fucked with regardless.
Yeah.
There's no way this is going to maintain as a normal YouTube channel with no interference.
So by liking the videos, sharing the videos, commenting down below, you are helping push the algorithm in our favor, and it's always very much so appreciated. All these episodes are sponsored by us. So
for now,
yeah. And
still open.
Raid Shadow Legends this summer. Tactical Scales, unlockable character.
Nobody wants that.
What would your special move be in Raid Shadow Legends? Let's patent it now.
I'm throwing a couch at motherfuckers.
He's throwing it. But your tactical scales, it has to be some kind of lizardy.
I don't know, dude. The pocket scorps, dude.
Pocket scorps.
The pocket scorps, dude.
Hell no.
Yeah.
But they don't technically have scales, bro. They've got shells at best. An exoskeleton.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know.
Pocket snake, dude. Nobody wants to see my pocket snake.
Nobody would.
No.
Honestly, I don't think.
But they have to pay for it on the Raid Shadow Legends.
Right. You gotta use the link in the description box below.
You might get it free with the link.
Use code, free with the link, perhaps. Use code Tactical Scales, Pocket Snake, the TSSP, or PS, TSPS. It's got a good ring to it. Tactical Scales Pocket Snake, dude. That might be $1 million move there.
That's the next channel.
Yeah. I don't know on what streaming platform, but stay tuned, folks.
If you want to see it, let us know in the comments.
Yeah. There's going to be one person that seriously does, and it's going to be awkward.
Yes.
Because asking ye shall receive.
I mean, $20 is $20.
Yeah. And we've got podcasting equipment to buy.
We do.
We did acquire some of it.
We did.
Explain to the
people. We do have the new
Explain.
mic. Although we still had an argument on what we should do as far as the new equip, but we settled.
I feel like this is a good solution. I feel like it's a better, improved solution already. Leave it in the comments.
It's a Band-Aid at best.
Listen,
but
it doesn't hurt if you rip it off quick.
All right, let's just fucking throw the brand new mic that we just bought.
It was perfectly placed, like, share, comment, subscribe.
And now it's not. Now I fucked with it.
Now
I just had to fuck it up just to show you.
The audio.
It was all for you, though. It was all for you.
Yeah.
But
the people at home.
So we got the Samsung Q2U.
The Q2U.
What everybody on the YouTubes is saying is the best mic for under $100.
For under $100. You can have one if you're podcasting yourself or YouTubing or I believe recording music.
Yeah, it works. It does have the XLR input,
which is scary. Which is very scary because the IB is fixed. It has been broken, repaired wrongly, and then finally fixed.
Though I'm still fairly convinced that when it was repaired incorrectly, it was repaired correctly. We just did not plug it in all the way.
Well, wouldn't be the first time. I'm sure either of us have had that problem.
Yeah. So then we just tore it apart instead. And I put it back together the next day, the same exact way, and it worked.
Yeah, did work and is still currently working.
It is.
We should show the people.
We haven't tested it.
We should
today.
show the people the work.
The work?
It was last time they saw it. I don't believe it was properly in place.
It was not properly in place. Still, in my opinion, not properly placed. Show off your eye.
Why is it
because
not?
I still feel like we need the wash on the
That's
back.
fine. We got a little bit of extra.
A little bit extra threading.
A little bit of extra threading, which, you know what? It's not a half bad.
It likes to have a little sticking out sometimes.
Just a little bit sticking out. You know what? It's easier to guide it in.
Yeah.
When you got a little bit more
sticking out.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth.
It makes sense. It's logical.
You don't even have a wham. He doesn't even have a wham bar.
I don't have a wham bar. I don't have the wham, dude.
But very much so appreciated. He broke it. He broke it at least 2.5 times, but then he finally fixed it, and it's playing. It's doing great.
Broke. I fixed it. We took it up. We dismantled it.
The last time I played it,
breaking it.
The last time I played it,
and then we went to put it back together.
The last time I played it, it worked.
When was that?
Years. But I did indeed. I don't know. Clearly, it was broken. The moral of the story. Yes. And then he broke it further, and then fixed it. You broke it, brought it to me. I fixed it. I don't think I broke it.
Then we dismantled it. It was not broken the second time. It was just taken apart. Then it was repaired, upgraded, you could say.
Even potentially, because I got a little extra hanging out, and for the first time in my life, I don't feel self-conscious, insecure. I have more confidence. Could even come off as cocky. Well, but yeah, very much so appreciate it because that's awesome. Got the axe back in the woods slaying. And you tell them what you've been looking at. You've been looking at.
I've been looking at
the new guitars. What you
I don't know, man.
Did you settle on something?
I haven't settled on anything. Problem is, like, if I were to get anything, it'd still be settling right now. You know, that's the problem.
I believe I said
but
this
like,
the whole time.
I know it is a prob, but like, it's still just me in my mind wanting another guitar.
All right.
But like, because that's just how I am. But like, we were talking about the other night. I really like the Gibson SG, the look of it and everything. It's still a Gibson. It's just sick. But like, they have the Epiphone SG. Yeah. And I showed you when I was looking at that was used from a dude, fairly decent price. And I thought about it, and I'm still thinking about it. And I might just hit him up this Friday when I get paid and get that motherfucker.
How much is the Geet?
It's $175. $175.
$175 hairs.
And it's not the Gibson, but it's also not $1,500.
Right. Literally a 10.
And it still has the same look.
Almost.
You know, just about.
The same.
Close enough.
If you squint your eyes real hard.
It's
another Geet, though, dude.
It's another Geet.
It's another Geet.
It's another Geet.
Geets and guns. You can't have too many.
No.
Or salt and vinegar. Leave it in the comment section below that salt and vinegar chips are the master. Kettle cooked salt and vinegar chips are master race of all chips ever made. I will allow jalapeno.
The jalaps.
Okay? The jalaps are decent, but I'm going to have to put the salt and the vins. Although I feel like I could eat jalaps on more occasions or more. I don't know, dude, because I could smash a bag of salt and vins.
I don't think there's ever a bad time for salt and vins.
I don't think it's a bad time for jalaps ever either,
No.
though. But I like spicy stuff more than you do.
Yeah. But the jalaps aren't really that spicy, though.
Well, it depends which ones you get. Some
like, you get some good taste and, like, what is it? The Crunchers jalaps?
The Crunch and the fucking Vintners.
Those got a little bit of kick to them, more so than, like, the other
You gotta have a little bit of kick.
The kettle cooked shit is a little bit more mild.
They're kettle cooked. There's some kettle cooked ones that are spicy, bro.
Yeah.
Even for me.
I mean, like the kettle cooked brand.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Because, like, I know with the Crunchers ones, like, those can be a bit much sometimes for eating too many.
What, the salt and vins?
No, the gelato.
You're saying there's no such thing as too many salt and vins?
There's no such thing
I'd have
as
to
too many
agree.
salt and vins.
I'd have to agree. Leave it in the comment section below how you
feel
about salt and
vins. I don't think there's any such thing as too many salt and vins.
I know. I don't ever even get to have any salt and vins because what? I get like 2 chips and then the crumbs. 2 chips and the crumbs. But that's all you need.
The last bag was at least like half and half.
You can't have just one.
It was close enough.
You can't have just one chip. but sometimes 2 is enough. I took the challenge, the spicy chip challenge or whatever the hell it was.
1 chip challenge.
And it was like, yeah, and I was like, this is not even hot, bro. That was weak. And I didn't, what did I win? Like, I was just like, I want more chips now.
You want bragging rights, bro.
Ooh, it wasn't even hot, dude. It wasn't. Although I like the spice. I like the spice.
It would probably kill me.
No, it's really not bad at all. It was rather mild. I was like, this is bullshit.
Hot Cheetos could be too much for me. Sometimes.
Hot Cheetos? You need to get your ass to the hood at the Kona stove and get some crunchy curls.
That's the worst part about it, though, is like, I used to eat the hot Cheetos like it was nothing constantly. Like, I ate probably way too many hot Cheetos back in the day. I even got the extra hot ones.
You look like a man that might have.
I know. I really do. You can still, my finger's still a little stained and shit. Just no.
You should see the keyboard.
Old Xbox controller though.
Right. I could imagine.
No, I wasn't that bad. I would not eat the hot Cheetos and play the Xbox. My controller was white, and that was horrible. I had buddies that like their shit was straight up just red everywhere from the hot Cheetos.
Did you ever get like nacho cheese and dump it in the bag and eat it with a spoon?
No, I have not.
It's delicious.
I'm not that cultured, unfortunately.
Yeah, apparently not. Apparently not.
Like now, like I can't eat but like maybe a handful of fucking hot Cheetos, and I know I'm a bitch.
What?
It's a problem. I'm too white for this. I'm too white for this.
It's not even a thing. I'm white as hell.
I know.
I love the spice.
I know.
Dude. Give me some Mexican food. Give me some freaking whatever, dude.
I don't.
But I got the IBS though, so it doesn't ever work out well for me. But
so, the worst part is like shit tastes good, right? But like I just
depending on the context,
it hurts.
Yeah, it
hurts.
It's bad. Everybody poops, dude. There's a book written on it, I believe. Everybody poops, dude. Some people have more intense poops than others, dude. But like it's just unfortunately just your lot in life, dude.
You have, from what
you've been dealt a crappy hand. My shits are deep, and honestly, I don't think they smell. But, but it's like
I've been in the shop when it's happened.
Get the fuck out of here. Had nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
allegedly. Pauly P.
Allegedly.
Big puss.
You can pull up the cameras,
pull up the cams, dude. Pull them up.
Open that door, the whole shop clears out.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. My poop does not even stink, dude.
Yeah.
But we are here on the Shooting the Poop podcast.
We are.
And so we just talk about shit.
And poop.
That was the joke, dude.
I know.
You didn't need to add on to it, bro. Now, you ruined the whole gig, dude.
I ruined everything, okay? Just get used to it.
I wouldn't be here without him.
Well, yeah, it's my house.
Quite literally. Cheyenne, stop texting us, dude.
Start hearing the reverberations on the mics.
Right, dude.
But speaking
of which, did we ever finish talking about the mic, the new mic? We showed him the new mic, and it screwed up the audio. Mic. The audio's fucked for the rest of the podcast.
It's never going to be the same again.
Probably, right. That's how durable.
Even worse, just.
But it's the cute. Stop. This is like the 8th time you've done it. I'm sure they can hear it.
This is the QTU, the Samsung QTU, correct?
Q2U, QU2, Q.
Something like that. some combination of those three symbols.
Technical science stuff. Dude,
we're being stupid here.
Damn, dude. We should product placement, dude.
It is.
The Q2U.
Recording and podcasting pack, dude. It is the podcasting
pack, bro.
So we're packing the podcast.
Pack. Is it popping? Leave it in the comment section below if this podcast is popping, bro. You know, leave it down below.
Yeah. So we do have the like we were saying.
So how much was that? $70-$80?
$69.99.
$69.99 next day shipping.
Yeah.
But they're
we have
Amazon. They're kind of bastards.
But we still bought it on Amazon.
Sometimes you have to. It's the only way. Sometimes
we
needed a podcast mic. We had discussed it. We were like, we settled that because he wanted to do the whole big kit and caboodle off the bat, and I'm like, we don't even know how to use this shit or set it up, and a bunch of other things. And I was like, but in the meantime, instead of just using the boom mic off of the camera that we're recording on, which was fine and worked great, and it works for the live chats and all that stuff, obviously usable, doable. We're like, we should, because I don't know anything about this stuff. I have no idea about technology. There I go, bumping the podcast. And we also have a new podcast table, which is just like a TV tray, holding the mic further from the computer so you don't hear the white noise from the fans as much, which let us know how that sounds Okay, because I know some people listen with the headphones. Some people just let it play. I feel like it would be not as bad just letting it play without the headphones. It's definitely.
So if you got headphones, quit your bitch and just take them out.
Just take them out.
Like, use the speakers.
Share the podcast with everybody around.
Everybody. On the bus, on the train, in school, just let them all listen to this debauchery.
At work, for real. We're contributing to watching the world.
We're contributing to the delinquency.
Yeah, the delinquency, dude. You guys are all delinquent and nefarious.
Yes, very nefarious.
Very nefarious indeed.
Yes.
Indubitably, one might say. Dun, dun, dun. We got to get the soundboard for like cool little audio.
I tried to. It was in the
pack, dude. So we settled on so the Q2U. We did some testing, slight little testing, little tiny tactical testing. Testicles. They're talking about penises. We need to. There has to be a button on the audio, like it needs to be.
Which is why we need that package.
Right. Yes. But eventually, though, like baby steps, right? So we're out here, 75 subs. We love all you. Thank you for being here. But as the channel grows, we can invest more into it. We're trying to get. We already got. But I'll tell you what. There's way more technical, sciencey, electronical shit in here than there is at my studio. Yeah. Somehow.
Well, you got your studio here.
Yeah, that's right, dude. I got my stew right here, dude. I feel the versatility. Just I could have a stew anywhere. Yeah. You know, you're limited to just the one stew.
I got that too, bro. I can do that too.
Yeah, but you don't know how to use it.
I mean, I do, but I just don't.
You should though. That's the whole thing.
I did.
He did. He has. Will again in the future.
I've done it, bro.
You're doing it now.
Multiple times.
Doing it.
I'm doing it. We're doing it.
What? What? Not on camera. That's awful. But yeah. So we are. I mean, we are. This is a podcast, though.
This is
4 technically, but 3 official. 4th, 5th.
This
fifth
is the
officially, but 4th officially, but 5th technically.
5th video.
Yeah.
That we filmed.
Right. Well, they're all
in this
up.
style.
They're all up on the channel. Feel free to check them all out.
All of them.
All of them.
Don't just feel free. Just do it.
It's
a requirement.
Yes. And you're being graded on it.
Yes.
Nobody cares.
Nobody gives a shit.
They all flunked out, which is why they're here watching our dumbass.
Exactly. Which I don't know about you, but I damn near did as well.
Yeah. Well.
Which explains a lot.
Well, you made it this far in life. You got a podcast. That's how you know.
I do. That's how you know you made it. No matter how many subscribers or nothing.
Once you're self-important enough to have a podcast and sit here.
Once you think highly enough of yourself to think that other people care what the fuck you think.
Right.
Like.
Right. And then God forbid a couple people actually do for some godforsaken reason.
It just immediately ego through the roof.
It's dangerous.
Like, it really is, man.
Like honestly, it's
your whole life.
People want to talk about a drug addiction.
But
try
is it for the better?
Podcast.
You know, like
I don't know, dude. Endless opportunities.
Endless
opportunities, dude. The networking alone. Look at all the quality people we've met.
Yeah.
What's his face is rich beyond belief. Noodles.
Yeah.
Noodles is rich from a garbage can trucking service company.
Dude.
He's got
Shootingthepooppodcast channel.
He's got Noodles 1980 has 8 of everything you would say.
Yeah.
Anything we ever talk about, he has 8 or more.
At least.
That's the bare minimum. But that's because he's got the famous, out of New York, the famous rich trucking company. You can actually find his number and contact information online.
Everywhere.
Noodles 1980. Just check him out.
It's entirely
and he would
too much
love to talk to you.
there.
Honestly, I think.
He keeps wanting us to call him.
He does. He wants us to call him.
Yeah.
Maybe when we do we have the call-in capabilities with the soundboard? Is that something? That's this.
Hook up Bluetooth to the phone and run it.
How do we? But we'd have to.
You get spoofed nums, dude.
Spoofed nums, you say?
Yeah, there's apps for that.
Damn, dude. How much can you trust it, though? Because people know how to hack some stuff.
Do you think Noodles knows how to hack some stuff?
I don't know. He's got about 800 fucking accounts.
He keeps telling me it's impossible to build an AK, though.
Well. Yeah, I don't know. He's not that bright. But he is rich and famous. So
It's true.
Can we really ignore that? Honestly,
I feel like I've been ignoring it long enough as it is, so I don't think anything's going to change. Yeah,
I don't know. Something else we're not going to ignore is the lacking of the live chat the other night.
That is true. There was a lack of live chat.
Complete and total lack of live chat.
It was all my fault.
Yeah, at least he's honest. None of it. Definitely, it was not. It was completely all me. But
I was here waiting for 2 goddamn hours for the link, and it just never showed up, and I just had to go to bed disappointed.
Didn't even. He's lying. He hates it.
And the H. Williams was texting me and shit like, "Hey, what's going on with the big broadcast?" You know, it just wasn't there.
Dude,
I tried to tell him it's not gonna be.
You didn't even text me though, bro.
I didn't.
Why?
Because I already knew what the fuck happened.
Well, how did you know? What if I was like dead or in jail or something?
Then what the fuck is texting you gonna help?
The thought counts, man.
I would have seen it on the news already if anything like that happened.
Most likely, unless the government covered it up because they knew they were wrong. Which they always are. So
yeah, that's true. We still know about Waco though.
Yeah, so, but that was back in the day.
It's true.
Still.
You think it'd be easier to cover the coverage? You know,
right?
Hide it back in the day.
Cameras everywhere.
Yeah, especially now.
We're intentionally standing in front of several of them.
Yeah.
That we don't even know about. There's probably cameras in that ring light, dude. Feeding straight
probably
to
cameras in your cup, bro.
Cameras in the cup. Like, share, comment, subscribe,
cup
dude.
Cam, dude.
Cup. Stop talking so much about $1 million ideas in front of other people. Like, there's 10 to 15 people out there that will watch this in the next year and might have better funding than us to take our excellent,
it's hard to beat the $10 I got in my pocket.
Sometimes it's all you need, dude. How much do you need for a cup can, dude? You got fucking
cup cam, dude.
Cup cams. You got a cam and you got a cup, dude. $10, duct tape, boom, cup cam.
GoPro right there, bro.
There is look. This is a patented idea already.
You're gonna 3D print a GoPro mount.
3D print a GoPro mount to the cup, dude. Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Cup cam. Nobody ever see it coming.
Cup cam.
So inconspicuous.
Right. But this will. The cup cam will.
Yeah.
Every time.
See everything.
Dude. You could even just some side mounted.
Yeah, dude. Nobody would know.
Dude, if we don't get a freaking GoPro sponsorship.
Just for the cup cam.
Cup cam.
And they actually develop a cup cam.
And then cap cam. Where we have caps that are specifically built in with notches to hold your GoPro. Because, like, yeah, you could wear, like, the head strap thing, but, like, it gets too heavy. But then, or not heavy, but it gets, like, too tight. But then you could have it on here and, like, then
I'm pretty sure they have mount attachments for that as well.
Regardless, I came up with it just
like
now.
Some
They're
Simpsons
stealing my
type
idea,
shit, you know,
and I'm going to have to sue. I'll sue.
It's like some Simpsons type shit, man. You know.
What?
Got all these ideas, but it's already been done, bro.
Leave it in the comment section below if the Simpsons are like the messengers of the Illuminati, because they
100,000%,
a million cajillion, infinity percent. Now, but I love the Simpsons though. Were you ever a big Simpsons? I feel like 100%. That's before your time.
No, dude, we used to fucking every day for dinner we'd sit and we watched The Simpsons. It came on at 6:30 on Fox, bro.
Simpsons are great.
We'd have to watch
probably master race of all animated cartoons in that genre, like out of South Park, Family Guy, all that shit. The Simpsons are definitely the best, and they are the original. That's where everyone else got their shit. Second place for me is gonna have to be South Park.
Yeah,
South Park for sure. Family Guy's hilarious.
I still like
South
American
Park,
Dad over Family Guy though, and I feel like that's an unpopular
I watch
opinion.
American Dad if Family Guy isn't on.
I don't know, dude.
I'm just. American Dad is great, but like Family Guy, I feel like it has a broader spectrum of topics and things that they touch on.
I just feel like American Dad, while it has the same like stupid jokes and everything, like just stupid funny, there's more nuance to it, you know? Just
nuance. American Dad has nuances.
Like there's more.
Do you believe?
Well, like there's an actual plot line on a lot of it, you know, that you can follow. Whereas like American Dad is just like stupid cuts to stupid shit constantly. Like they incorporate the jokes more into the show, as opposed to just like Family Guy. You just got a flashback to this joke, you know, just like
but like
cut to this joke just to put the joke in there.
Well, they always constantly break the fourth wall.
That's true.
Or whatever. Is that what it's called? The fourth wall.
It is the fourth wall because there's 1, 2, and figuratively 3.
Right.
But this is the fourth.
Damn, dude.
The reality in this view, it's the third.
Right. But we broke it. I broke.
You broke that wall too.
Damn. Well, technically, a BB broke the wall. So once it left the muzzle of that gun, I had no more responsibility for that bullet. It was out.
That's how that works.
It was out.
That's how that works.
It was out of my control. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Legally speaking.
Yeah.
No, that is quite the opposite.
Yes, that is exactly
There's a lawyer attached to every projectile that leaves your muzz.
And your name.
You shouldn't just be keeping loaded bead guns on the wall looking like
every
they're
gun
unloaded.
as if it is loaded.
I know, but there's no way to press check that motherfucker.
Drop the mag.
I could have swore I saw you clacking that shit like the other day.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Learned a valuable lesson.
Who did?
You did.
Oh, man.
I didn't point it at anything I didn't mean to destroy. Fuck that drywall. Fuck that drywall.
All right, Kyle.
What? Yeah. Fucking talk about the freaking stew door.
Oh,
Whoop-ah!
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody was
the one that they can see, the one they can't. Which one?
How many doors you got in this bitch?
No, I mean which side of the door. Because it's got a hole, obviously, from somebody kicking it there from the inside.
You can't even see. I'm all up in the way and shit.
You can see it. Just barely. It is visible. I wonder if there's any holes behind the flag.
It's a gun hole. You get behind there in freaking in prone.
You know, actually, the reason I got that flag in the first place, so I put it on the other side because we were having the house inspection.
Nice.
Oh man.
Works.
Yeah. It did work. It
Works.
did definitely work.
Passed.
Yeah. It somehow. They didn't think to look behind the flag.
They had merce. That's funny.
Oh, man.
That is funny. I bet this sounds really good on the mic.
Probably. It better.
Yeah, for the $40 we each spent.
We spent.
What?
On that?
No, I'm talking about the mic.
That was $70.
Yeah, we both spent $40. I gave you $40.
That's true.
So if anything,
you spent more than I did.
I get $10 worth of teats. $10 worth of teats. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Probably get you a lot on OnlyFans.
T shit, right? Depending on the. Well, I guess
they don't value themselves much. I
guess. Right.
Still.
Right. Let me get here. Shout out to Steve M.R.E. 19 whatever.
And it explodes all over the new mic.
Nice hiss. Have you ever seen those videos, dude?
That
guy's awesome.
You have made me watch them.
That guy's like the Bob Ross of YouTube gun channel stuff. And it's not technically not even a gun channel. But like I associate it, like it's all military MREs and stuff. Like it is, if you have not checked out a Steve MRE, what is it, 1980 or something? It's some sure. Steve MRE and then some numbers, and he's so soothing, and he's got his little quips, and like he knows everything about everything, and he eats like the freaking MREs from like 40, 50 years, like they're way past like they're expert, and he eats them whole ass, start to finish, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and it's cool just for one, see, you know, how they evolve and change over the time, and then like what actually is still edible, because everybody's a prepper, right? And we prep stuff and we have stuff stored for the one rainy day, and how long is stuff really good for? A lot of people don't realize expiration dates on cans are just the last day that the manufacturer will guarantee the product. It doesn't mean January 12th, whatever, that's when it goes bad. So, I don't know. You know, it's cool. It's definitely cool. And he's very soothing. Like, when I was sick, home from school, when I was a wee little lad, I would turn, and like I wanted to go to bed and just go to sleep because like I was tired, or not even tired, but I was sick and I didn't feel good. Bob Ross videos, daytime television, Bob Ross videos. Still, to this day, if I'm having trouble sleeping, bro, I will watch Bob Ross have happy little accidents all over that canvas, and there's a nice little tree over here. Well, he's lonely. Let's give him a buddy. Like, just painting his ass off, just having a time, dude, with his fro and everything, dude. Yeah. Like, it's very soothing. It's kind of like listening to an audiobook by Morgan Freeman, where you just talk like this. Oh, this is a terrible Morgan Freeman, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just Morgan Freedom, dude. That's the fucking. There's $1 million moves, dude. Somebody's gonna start a Chan now with that name, and just narrate it all like in a shitty Morgan Freeman accent. Like, this is stuff that we probably couldn't make it happen, but one of y'all out there could take these ideas and run. Ooh, take the money and run. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could. Probs. I would watch that shit. I would watch the shit out of that shit.
Gun reviews, but all just shitty.
Right. Morgan Freedom, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't know if blackface is going to be the best idea, and that maybe a black dude does it. Like the I.S.R.A dude. Maybe I.S.R.A could do it. I.S.R.A starts doing gun reviews. Although he's a lefty fuck. They're all lefty fucks. Speaking of lefty fucks, and not
Morgan
even lefty.
Freeman probably is.
Morgan Freeman, dude. Not Morgan Freedom, though.
No,
he
that's
wouldn't
true.
be a lefty fuck.
That's true.
He wouldn't even be a righty fuck. He'd just be a constitutional ass fuck. With like a very soothing voice. Just instills confidence, you know?
Yeah.
But speaking about lefty fucks, dude, I would like to take a moment, dedicated on this podcast, to talk about all you fucking people on Twitter, which I'm only on because of the channel and channels, and to use as promotion and growing the channel and networking with other people and whatever it is. Like, if given the opportunity, which is weird, like being like a social media person, I guess, like, if I wasn't doing the social media stuff, I really wouldn't have like social media. Like, if I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't have social media. Like, I hate, like, social media is a job, and like, it's worth it for like trying to advance the Second Amendment and fight for rights and educate people and entertain people and meet people and help people, and that's all worth it. But like, just social media in general, like, just like you're a kid, whatever, you got a MySpace, you got a, but like, just a Facebook, like, what the fuck do we do on Facebook? What do we do on Instagram? Scroll, tap, like, whatever. Oh, lols, you know, or whatever. But drama, it's just fucking nothing but drama. But to that point, the fuck, all these motherfucker liberty this and freedom that and boog boy or boog bitch this 1987 or whoever the fuck, like, all just these random people, and they got the black flag emojis and they got the skulls and the crossbow. They're super fucking edgy, dude. Are the easiest people to trigger on Twitter. Now, you don't have a Twitter.
Nope.
Not interested in the twits.
Nope.
Because there's just a bunch of fucking twats on there. That's all it is. Is a fucking... I'll tell you what, there are some good spicy memes on Twitter. I do appreciate a good spicy meme, and they can be found on Twitter. But all you fucking liberty this, freedom that, boog boy, 5,000 master blaster fucking douchebags are for one, the guns you motherfuckers be posting, no iron sights, no sling, no white light, off the jump. And on top of that, it's some bullshit. Like, like, it's some cheap ass, whatever the fuck ass bullshit. And these motherfuckers are like, yeah, we're gonna do stuff. Motherfucker, first, you spend too much time on Twitter to get out and do anything. And if you did get out anywhere doing something with that, it might not work out the best. And they're gonna be the first one. And the other thing too is they all have like their circles, right? Like, I'd probably sick Joe Morgan on somebody. Like, go get him, Joe. Shout out to Joe. Love you, buddy. But like, they got their inner circles, and like, if you say one thing to the contrary, they're just like the lefties, dude. But they're supposedly freedom people, boog people, Americans, you know, all this shit. Like, same thing with the Trumpers. Still to this day, they will die. They will die on the cross for Donald Trump, and that's fucked up. He fucked you and me and all of us. Now, would I take him over a Joe Biden? Yeah, probs. You know, the economy was doing better. That's about all. He was shitty for gun rights, but every single fucking person will tell you that, oh, he's so pro-gun, and he's not, dude. We had more gun control passed in the first 2 years of Trump than 8 years of Obama. And that's a fact. And even more so after that. You know, with the red flag laws and all that other bullshit. Like, how could you... But people don't see it. People don't want to see it because they like being in their echo chambers. Yep. Like, they like keeping it, like, that's their safe space, dude. And everybody wants to talk shit about the libtards and the lefties and the whatever. Y'all are the same. The Trump people are the exact same. The boog people. Y'all motherfuckers went out and bought a bunch of Hawaiian shirts. Just did it because it was trendy. Yep. For the Instagram clout. And I don't see none of you motherfuckers booging. You'll post some spicy memes, all day, and cool. I like them, I share them. I don't see not one person doing something. Now, that being said, real G's move in silence like lasagna. Okay, shout out to Wheezy F. But, like, you're posting all types of other crazy shit that you shouldn't be posting on the internet if OPSEC, bro. So if you'll post that, why aren't you I don't see you doing nothing, but they all talk. Everybody's talk. And people could say that I'm all talk, sitting here talking about it, and that's fine. I don't care. I have nothing to prove to nobody. But the fucking... I don't see them on the streets, as it were. I've been on a couple, so... But yeah, I don't understand. They're so easily triggered. And this even, I saw some other shit, because you could see, because motherfuckers be tweeting, and it's not even people, the way that it works, it's not even people that, like, you follow necessarily. Like, it is those people, but then it's also all their people's people. And so, like, it gets intermingled and whatever. And you might not even follow nobody on Twitter, but still have, like, a whole feed full of shit. And, like, sometimes I troll them. Like, there's one time I told this chick, they were doing some kind of, stupid bitches were doing some kind of fucking random, and this is one of the edgelord fucking black flag flying, skull and crossbone fucking liberty thought boog bitch 9000, and they were doing some weird shit, and show a picture from your red hair phase. You know how bitches all had the red hair, the same ass red hair, doing the same shit all y'all bitches do. You guys are just clones of each other. You're like stormtroopers. But the fucking, and I was like, she's like, does this, I don't know what she said, but it was something, and I was like, I commented on the picture, wholeheartedly joking the whole time, like, just cracking jokes, just random people on Twitter, I don't give a fuck, and then 2, hey, who's that Terribly Tactical guy? Let's check him out. Oh, he's got a chance? Sweet, let me subscribe. Who knows? Either way. But the fucking, it's just, I said, this is totally fake weave. Like, it was clear that it was not a weave. Like, it was her actual hair or whatever. I was like, total fake weave, CGI, deep fake, fucking whatever the fuck. And, like, maybe it was a weave. Because with how triggered and upset she got over what clearly was a joke. And maybe she doesn't know me from Adam. I just random people on Twitter. But still, you're flying a black flag emoji in your fucking in the skull and crossbones, and you're a pirate, and you fucking cannot be you're ungovernable. Like, you're very just
a little too soft.
A little too soft to be flying the old pirate flags. I don't think. Arr, ah!
You have to walk the plank.
Yeah. In her position, it would probably be walking the stank, from the looks of it. Shout out to you if you're watching. You're probably not, but I did trigger that bitch hard enough to where she might be a new hater of the Terribly Tactical channel, because she did bring it up. She did bring it up, and she was like, "Oh, yeah." She even said, "Is this how you get viewers, or is this how you get your name out there? Just trolling people?" I wasn't even trolling. Like, I was just cracking jokes. Like, I thought it was clearly, like, not a weave. Now I think it's a weave, bitch. So now I'm gonna go on your ass. And she got the smoke. I told her, and then her husband was fucking. It was the fuck. I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of here, white knight and ass.
Dude, you better.
I didn't
be
even
careful.
need backup.
Come for you, bro.
Come get me. Any of y'all out there, come get me. Start talking like Takai. Test my gangster, bro. Test it. Bring a calculator. You know what I'm saying? And a number 2 lead pencil. A fucking pencil. Killed 3 men in a bar. Taught John Wick everything he knows, coincidentally.
I'm sure.
I did.
Yeah.
Leave it in the comment section below. Now, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Grand Theft Auto. It's Grand Theft Auto except you're John Wick. And so, like, you get to go and, like, choose who you want to work for and different things. And then, like, you can, like, build your own empire of, like, John Wick style assassin stuff. And even, it's not just one big ass map. It's obviously all over the world. The game you would need probably 5 Xboxes to run it, as far as, like, the RAM space or however that shit works. You know how Call of Duty and shit always be updating. that game takes up a lot of space. But like John Wick, open world, Red Dead Redemption, Grand Theft Auto style, I think that's $1 million move right there. And like you don't even have to be John Wick per se, especially in the online version. You know, you could create your own character, or maybe you create your own character from the beginning, and maybe you come across John Wick. He teaches you a thing or two. I don't know, but open world Grand Theft Auto style John, because it's already got all the aspects: guns, fast cars, women, shooting everything up. You know, I feel like that would be just, you could put a skin over that shit, a John Wick skin over the game. You know.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it would be super cool because, and then make it like more adapted to be more like when you are using first person mode, make it more like Call of Duty, more fluid like that, but then also have the third person view option. And I don't know, dude. They need, whoever, Rockstar, dude, I always got some shades on me, bro, because I'm living that Rockstar lifestyle, dude. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know really what it is, though? It's my future. It's too bright. That's what it is, dude. Now that I got, look, you can see the big ass ring light. I almost have. It's a good thing this one's like dimmable and shit. Although I guess the other one is too, but not enough when it's right up on you. But yeah, it gets fucking bright, dude. And them things staring into them in the stew. That's why, dude. Always under the lighting, bro.
Yeah. Always in the spotlight.
Always in the spotlight, dude.
Yeah. It's always.
It works against me sometimes. Busy man, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
Too much shit.
But yeah,
too many
fuck.
people.
Anyway, moral of the story is fuck you soft ass motherfuckers on Twitter, dude. You guys are pathetic. Like, there's all types of random drama going on all the time. Some of you motherfuckers need to get a fucking life. That's all you fucking do is tweet all day. And like, it's one thing if you're actually like somebody with something important to say and pushing a good positive message about freedom or whatever, or actually being about the shit that you act like you're about or talk like you're about. But when you get so triggered, this is supposed to be, it wasn't it the whole, I believe I came up with it, maybe I'm not the first one apparently, but the just fuck off concept. Like, if everybody just fucks off and let the whole thing, you guys are supposed to be so freedom oriented. You want freedom for everybody. Everything should be free. There should be no this, even anarchy they're pushing for, they want a lot, which I can appreciate in the truest sense of freedom, but there is a fine line, and government as intended, in my opinion, should exist, but only in the smallest, like we need a post service, like a postal service, like we need like shit like that, whatever, but like that's it. Like, it's gotten so far, like, I got plenty of problems with the government, trust me. But absolutely no government, it could prove difficult. That being said, I, again, can agree and appreciate with the complete and total freedom aspect of it, you know? And because of the type of people that, like, we are, like, I think, since we are self-sustaining, we can protect ourselves, we can fend for ourselves, you know, we are contributing members of society that will take the initiative to go do the things we need to do to accomplish the things we need to accomplish. I feel like we might even take over.
Possibly.
We might even just be, but that's the thing, we wouldn't be taking over anything, because we'd still be like, nothing's changed, we just told you guys so.
Yeah. We just like, want to be in charge of this. We have no powers, but we just want to be in charge.
But like, we would at least like to know what's going on.
Yeah,
you know?
just
because like we want a party too.
Yeah,
that's the whole, you know.
This is an out of focus sign back to this.
Yeah. But well, I don't know if it's even out of focus as much as it's just the lights blaring.
Well, no, I think the problem is it's too in focus to us because we've tested it before and it did focus on it previously. We've tested quite a few things.
We have out here testing stuff, dude. We're
testing
T&E,
and
bro.
evaluating.
Testing and evaluating. Which, again, go subscribe to the Terribly Tactical channel, because there's all types of testing and evaluating that does indeed take place, I would say. You know, a fair amount. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up in the works.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool stuff coming up in the works.
Possibly too much cool stuff.
I don't know if there's such
a thing. I don't know if they can handle it.
But there's a lot of
I don't know
cool
if your viewers
stuff.
are ready for this.
I don't know if I'm ready for it.
I don't think so, honestly.
I don't know. We'll see. But a lot of cool stuff coming up on the Terribly Tactical. Like, a lot of cool stuff. It's cool, and there's, like, a good amount of it, I would say. The stuff, specifically. You know? You're involved.
I'm involved.
He's involved in ways he doesn't even know yet.
I don't know. How am I involved?
He has no idea.
What the fuck?
Well,
why are you involving me in these things?
You don't have a say.
Just forced.
I own 51% of the Shooting the Poop podcast, so therefore.
So are you saying you own 51% of me? Like what the? They made that illegal.
Yeah. Yeah, I would probably get away with it though.
Which is funny as hell because I had to remind this one chick of that the other day.
What?
The chick that was in the shop was talking about how do you know which bearded dragon should I get? Like how do you know which one's the good one versus which one's bad? Which one's healthy or whatever? You know, like when you're buying a kid or something like that. I'm like, lady, like that's not legal anymore. You know that, right? She's like, oh well, back in the day it was with my people. Like,
right?
And like, what the? Why you? What? What the fuck kind of conversation is this? Like, why is this bitch just out openly like, well, like when you're buying a kid and everything, you know, you want the big, strong ones or whatever, you know? Like,
who's out here buying kids?
Apparently, this woman that was in the shop the other day, I don't know. It's strange. She had a kid with her too.
Damn.
I was concerned. I almost called the cops.
You should. That poor kid, dude.
We can't. But she was black, so you can't call the cops on him anymore. No. That's racist.
No, that would have been. You'd have been profiling.
I know.
Buying kids, dude.
Hey, I mean,
technically, you didn't buy one. But you're definitely gonna pay for it.
That's true. That's
you're
true.
Definitely gonna.
That
Be,
is
so
true.
You know the argument could be made.
Yeah. Like what in the?
You made a deposit.
I made a hell of a deposit.
And it cleared.
Unfortunately.
Right, he was hoping it would bounce.
Oh, man.
That's rough.
Goddamn me and my good credit score.
Yeah, right, dude. Holding down a job and shit. You can afford nice things in life. Not anymore.
No, not anymore.
And it's all downhill from here.
That's why I have an Epiphone guitar and a $70 mic. Dude,
the $70 mic, dude. We could have got the $100 mic.
We might have been.
But they said it wasn't even as good as the $70 mic.
That's true.
Which was the final test, I suppose. Which again, this is not even the final configuration. The final countdown. It's not the final configuration of the mic, but for what it is, I did come up with the big brain move. Okay, just to be humble about it. With the TV tray dinner, separating the mic. But now the TV tray dinner is further empowering my position, I would argue, of having the podcast table. Because look how convenient that is.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still...
Right, but it's just right here. Like, we could play cards, bro. We could play cards.
Not with...
What?
Where's the card space, bro?
Boom.
I mean,
card space.
What kind of... You could play blackjack or something, maybe. I mean, playing a hand of poker.
Why not? It's
not enough space, bro.
It's hella space, dude.
Dude, I don't know, bro.
And stop using the tape because you're fucking up the mic. It collapses just from the sheer. It got scared.
Yeah. Backs down, just...
I am happy with this mic, though, and that it did get here in time, and that it does seem to have massively improved the sound quality. And two, there was latency in using the old boom mic. You understand that better than I do. What do you think that was?
What do you mean?
That? As far as like how it would skip in and out of the audio.
Honestly, I have no clue. I couldn't tell you. The only thing I think is possibly spikes in the frequency or something like that. They couldn't hit. I don't know. You're being too loud or something.
Yeah. Which is definitely a possibility.
It is. We get loud sometimes.
Yeah.
But I don't know for sure.
That sounds suspect when we get loud sometimes.
I mean,
there's something getting loud back there. Is that Lil's?
Guitars back here.
There's Lil's back there.
Yeah, there's a Lil's outside.
There's a Lil's
outside the door.
But she first guest on the podcast.
She almost was, but she decided she wanted to be in with us.
Yeah, she's scared up. She
left.
Yeah.
She left us.
She got scared.
But you know who is here?
Who?
And could be the first third guest on the podcast.
I'm glad that you brought this up because I did want to bring it up myself, and I honestly think it's a conspiracy.
You brought it up a couple times.
Well, I think it's a conspiracy, honestly, because and I just need you to be real with me because Thomas the Tactical Tegu, okay, I don't think still exists. To tell you the truth, I don't think. Also,
Grab his ass actually is dead.
Dude, I hope he's not. But I haven't seen him since the last time we seen him, and that was a while ago. And he supposedly is hibernating because even though it's room temp in this room, he knows that it's wintertime or something, and he's burying himself under everything. I don't know how much bigger he's gotten. We don't even know if he's alive. I don't know if Scales has even seen him himself. I would like to see Thomas the Tactical take to make sure that there's no conspiracy here going on currently. Just for the safety of all animals involved. Whatever you do, though, don't let him jump on me.
I'm gonna throw him right at you.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
First, we need to find his little dumb ass.
This little dumbass.
What's up, Thomas?
Uh-oh, you found him, dude?
I found the Thomas.
Found Thomas the Tactical Tag, live but pre-recorded. Sounds like it's getting pretty crazed back there. Did he get bigger? He didn't get much bigger.
No.
I don't think he got bigger.
He's still Thomas.
Thomas the Tactical Tag.
Say a couple words, Thomas.
I bet that picks it up, too.
It probably did.
Thomas, I'm touching his butt.
Further proof.
Touch
Thomas
his
the
butt.
Tactical Tags. Still alive.
Touch his butt.
Looking perfectly healthy. I haven't seen him in
health.
about 3 weeks myself. But
I kept asking him, I'm like, dude, what's up with
he's
Thomas the
hibernating.
Tactical Tags, dude?
Now he's pissed because I woke his ass
Damn,
up.
dude, he's not biting you, though. You
No,
don't
he's
have the
not.
glove on.
No, I don't.
He's still groggy. He's going to wake up and come
Exactly.
seek revenge, dude. He's going to choose violence.
Let's get a closer puff.
Thomas the Tactical Tag.
Tags.
The most tactical tag I ever did see.
He's dropping dirt all over.
Out of his poop chute?
No,
Was he shooting
just a little
poop?
bit of betting.
Oh. That would be funny if he pooped on your compute, dude.
That would not be.
It would be funny for me.
Yeah, because it's not your compute.
Well, maybe it will be one day if we keep up the tradition.
Yeah. I already told you, bro. Once I pull out my computer outside
In 2037, I'll have a 2019 version compute.
Yeah.
Still getting it done, though, here on 2 channels and several other social media platforms. Terribly Tactical on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. And, of course, here as the better half, I would argue, of the Shooting the Poop podcast. Can we talk about your fucking painted-on, ripped fucking jeans, pajama pants, though? This is ridiculous. You pay extra for them rips, old Abercrombie and bitch ass.
Yeah, dude.
The fuck out of here. Pajama pants, dude. Get your tight ass jean pajama pants.
We had
dude.
we had the disappointment on the live stream.
Yeah.
But the lack of the
Yeah.
American
So this
flag
is
pajama
making up
pants.
for it for the.
So now, here it is.
That's too much pajama pants.
Jams.
Not American flag.
When
this
he
time.
opened the door tonight and I walked in, I took one look at him. And for a split second, I thought he was wearing jeans, but then I was like, there's no way in hell he's wearing that light of color jeans that are ripped like that. And then I was like, how dare you be in your own home comfortable in my presence? You know what I'm saying? Looking like you're uncomfortable, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like he's trying to blend in. You're one of us, but he's
just,
not.
It's just
He's
normal
not.
things, yo.
Nah. It's fucked up. I'm going to come over
Kind
here.
of fucked up.
I'm going to keep my own pair of pajama pants here for the studio, dude.
Do it.
No, that might be a little sus. Shine's going to be like, what is she never leaves us alone again.
No.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That is funny. I yelled at you, well, I didn't yell at you, but get them! But for hitting the tape,
Yeah.
I hit the tape a couple times. Leave it in the comment section below if you knew when I hit the tape.
I'm sure, like, when we set the vapes down or something on the
Right.
tape, like, that picks it up.
Yeah.
We can see that, but
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
It's definitely picking it up.
So keep doing it then. Dude, impromptu tape drum? We don't even have a hat somebody could throw a nickel in or something. Dude, it almost sounded like them freaking Swahili drums you got. But not as authoritative.
No, it wasn't.
Not nearly as authoritative. That's funny. But speaking of Africa, down in Africa, and when you think, at least me, I think of Africa. Big game hunting.
Yeah. Big game hunting.
You-
Definitely big.
you
Although
were-
controversial. in
You
Africa.
were
But
right, but you were almost big game hunting the other night.
almost accidentally, not
Right.
purposefully.
Right, I think you should.
And quite medium game, I'd say. Not really big game necessarily.
Big enough for the situation.
Well, not in terms of Africa, though. Nowhere near big game in Africa.
Right.
But still, decently sized game.
Right.
Quite tasty game.
Right.
We're talking about deer.
Yeah. Explain to people what happened.
I haven't even told you the story yet.
It's kind of shady.
No, even on our list of topics, it just says deer.
Just says deer. I don't know what he's talking about.
He
could be trying to write a letter, but spelled it wrong.
Deer Slim.
Right. I wrote you still ain't calling.
Oh, man. But, so, the other day, we had a Jacob here.
Oh,
right?
Really?
Stutteringly tactical.
Yes.
You know of the man.
Doesn't quite necessarily have the same ring to it.
No,
but
it doesn't.
To be expected.
Yeah, exactly. But he came by Friday night, right? We were hanging out for a little bit, and
I didn't get a call.
No,
that's all right.
I didn't want to.
Oh, you just have to segregate us, dude.
I just didn't want to expose you to that type of.
I feel.
They
were doing all types of cool shit without me, probs. That's what it was.
We wanted to play the IBE.
Wow.
I let him play mine. I was messing with the IBE a little bit,
Damn.
Didn't want him to taint your eye.
Yeah, please don't. Tainted love.
But so we were hanging out for a little while, and of course his little bitch ass still ain't got a license, still ain't got a car. I gotta drive his ass home, right? So I drive his ass home at like 11 o'clock or whatever. It's not too late, right? On the way back though, going down the road, going about 60 on a back road in the dark. Luckily, I got my brights on the headlights. Because 06 Silverado, headlights foggy as fuck, they suck. But with the brights, they're pretty decent. And out of nowhere, going 60 miles an hour down the road, literally 13 deer out of a cornfield jumping in front of my car. Mm-hmm. One literally going over the hood. Luckily, my brakes work.
How did one jump over the hood?
It literally
not hit the windshield.
Over the, like, by the time I stopped already, and it went over the hood of my fucking truck. Like, I tried to real quick to grab my phone and get that on video. All the 15 deer going down behind.
Was there any biggins in there?
There were a couple bucks in the group, but mostly doe, a couple bigger doe, mostly, mid-sized, nothing massive. Right. But, definitely would have been tasty.
Something bigger than even Kyle would shoot.
Yeah, pretty much. Bigger than Kyle would ever shoot, but, he'd feel bad. Like, he has respect for the older, for the elderly. Right. So I told to respect his elders a few too many times. He took it to heart.
Well, actually, that's quite the antithesis of the truth.
But then the biggest issue is after I stopped and hit the brakes, I'm sitting here like, I could have taken 4 of those motherfuckers out right now.
At least.
Like, that
and
almost
the Chevy would still probably be good.
The Chevy would have been fine. Maybe a scraped up bump, grill busted up or something, new windshields. But, like, the amount of meat I would have gotten from the 4 or 5 deer I would have just taken out, like, that would have covered the cost and then some of the repairs.
That being said,
I should have just hit them motherfuckers.
That being said, you don't know how to gut them.
I'll figure it out. There's YouTube.
You can't learn from a YouTube vid. You can understand, but you have to do it.
I'll bleed him on the ride home, hanging from the fucking rack in the back.
Home. He does have that ladder rack.
Hang him on the rack in the back, just driving home with them all bleeding down the street in the snow and shit. Just trail all the way home with blood.
That would be fucked up. Somebody would be looking for your ass right into the driveway.
Yes. And they just see my ass at 2 o'clock in the morning skinning deer in my front yard.
Yeah, until it's the DNR like, you got tags for those, kid.
Don't look at the hood of my truck.
You still got to call it in, I think.
I know.
But I do believe that they will let you take it.
Yeah.
But
if it either is injured to the point of having to be put down or is dead,
and they just clap, they just fucking like they don't
like on the side of the road, just take them out. But and if that does happen, I believe at least in Illinois you do have the right to that deer.
Yeah.
So, granted, if you waive that right, you don't want it. They'll usually either the officers will take it themselves, they'll call it in and bring it to a food shelter or something like that, or soup kitchen and such, help out others.
But you would like to think so. I would like to hope so that they don't waste it and it goes to a good use. But
most places, I know Lockport does. They do donate.
Lockport's a little bit different than like Naperville or some shit.
Yeah, so I know. They might just leave that motherfucker out there.
Right, have the fucking garbage people.
Which, I mean, how many people leave them out there anyways when they get hit? And just keep driving. Like, that's just like, how often do you see
or
a deer
shoot
on the
them
side
and
of the
don't
road?
want to take the hike? That's even worse.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's just.
Yeah.
Give me a call. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Like.
Yeah.
But, it's fucked up though.
Yeah.
So, like, the worst part is, like, the next morning you're driving past, you could definitely pick up that deer in the middle of winter and it'd be perfectly fine to take home, but you're not going to.
Right.
Like, you never would just because you don't know.
Right.
But, like, I'm probably one of few.
Dude, when we
really
shoot them and we hang them, man, it's usually cold enough. I mean, it's good. It's good for long. It's not like the second that you skin the thing and gut it that, like, it's got to be done that because like, for one, you want to let it hang.
Yeah.
And either way, like,
let it bleed.
It's still, like, it's cold. Like, you don't. Yeah. It's got nothing protecting it from the elements, and even if it's like just 40 degrees out, like, it's still pretty cold. Now, obviously, typically it's never 40 degrees out in hunting season where I hunt. It might be negative 40 degrees out. Could be. At least it feels like it sometimes. But like, the meat's gonna be good leaving it hanging. Like, and even if it was a weird hot day, you could pack it with ice or just work faster. It'll be all right. It's not gonna spoil. The one thing you don't want to do is freeze and then refreeze.
No.
You could just keep it on ice and then it'll be good for a few days and then you could freeze it and then it'll be good for, depending on how you wrap it, a good long while. Yeah. Like, over a year. I've eaten deer that was in the freezer for over a year and haven't had a single problem.
Well, I mean, we just had some the other day.
Yeah, delicious.
That venison roast that I cooked up.
Delicious. Yeah. I shot it. He cooked it. Delicious. We make a great team. I would argue. In the new crock pot, the first that was
in the brand new crock pot. Brand new crock pot made me a venison roast.
Brand crock pot.
The reason I actually bought the crock pot at the time that I did was to make that venison roast.
It was delish.
Yeah,
it's delish.
I thought so.
First
time making a venison roast.
Yeah, dude.
First time making any roast, actually.
The trick to the venison, too, everybody wants to talk about gamey. For one, all meat is gamey.
Yeah.
When it's not genetically modified and processed with all this other bullshit and all the fake food that they feed it and all the weird, terrible conditions they keep them in. That's all fucked up. Yeah. I don't mean to sound like a fucking hippie, but like, if you ever see, it's great. Yeah. Look up udder pus, bro. Look that shit up. Udder pus, bro. I don't drink milk. Milk. I almost said milk. I don't drink milk. M-E-L-K.
I still drink
Deal
milk.
with it. I don't drink. I'll have milk in my cereal. And I'll pour some in the coffee or whatever. But I am not drinking milk solely in and of itself because, for one, I feel like I'm drinking just phlegm, and two, watch an udder pus video on YouTube.
I've seen it.
It's fucking because there's an FDA-approved amount of udder pus that is allowed to be inside of milk.
The allowed amount of rat shit and bug parts and peanut butter.
Still, bug parts and rat poop is slightly more appealing to be casually, accidentally eating maybe a small percentage of than udder pus. Like, just the term itself is far more offensive to me. Because I would eat I've eaten bugs, dude. Sometimes bugs just fly into your mouth, dude. We're not eating the bugs, no. You could eat the bug. I'm not eating the bug. Right, meow. I probably will eat the bug. When this channel hits 100,000 subscribes, I'll eat the bug. But yeah.
Or that one video hits, what do we say, 200,000 likes?
Right. Never.
Pretty sure we said within a week.
Yeah.
On that one. We already put it. It's gone.
Dude, I would have been happy with freaking... I don't want to say something too crazy. They might fuck around and do it just to spite me.
Yep.
That's how most things happen in my life.
You're going to find out after you're talking shit about the Twitter peeps.
Right. They're going to come back and they're going to share the shit out of the video. And everybody's
super support the vid. Just
that's fine. Bug, dude. Works out. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for driving the ALG. Make sure you participate.
Press,
all press is good press. Not all the time, but most of the time.
Usually.
But sometimes. It's just like Jack Sparrow, dude. He might be the worst pirate in existence to ever be. But, like, you have heard of him.
You know his name.
Yeah. So, and I'm not even a Disney guy, but, like, that is a very true line. Like, but you have heard of me. You're the worst pirate I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me. So, like, and that's the thing. And that's what it is. Like, I don't know if the hater, and not that we
don't. Is that how you take your YouTube channel?
It works. It works. Whatever.
It's working quite well.
Unfortunately, I don't know for who. Probably me eventually, I'm sure. But
mostly for all the viewers.
Mm-hmm. On a regular, more consistent basis, I would think. Because sometimes All the time. Well, I would say all the time. It's awesome for me because I get to interact with all these gamers. But the problem
is that really a
they
good thing
have,
all the time?
Well, most of the time. 99.99 repeating times. There's just a small percentage of people that are just woo.
We're already getting that on the Shoot the Poop podcast channel.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's because you posted trying to murder cute little chinchillas.
I know. Apparently, that's a problem. Talking about
it's a problem for me. I'm a hunter.
Coats.
Like I'm a gun dude, prepper, survivalist, hunter, whatever. And I will not hunt rabbits because they're too cute.
But
even though rabbits literally fuck like rabbits, and there's millions of them out there, and I could never, with all the freaking bird shot in the world, get rid of them all. Like, they're just too cute, dude. Like, to me, that's a pet, bro. Where, like, I could shoot a tree rat all day, and tree rat tastes like chicken. If you don't know what a tree rat is, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a squirrel. Squirrel's actually pretty good. You fry it up just like chicken with the legs. That's all the meat you're getting anyway, unless it's a chunk or munker. But
then I'll just take a rabbit, grab it by the scruff, and bash the back of its head
I
with a
can
metal
shoot.
pipe.
I've shot rabbits. I know how to clean them. I know how to cook them. I just prefer not to because they're cute. And it's the same way I feel about the chinchillas with the fur coats, bro. But I understand chinchillas make fur coats sometimes.
Yeah.
Or people make
very expensive fur coats.
Very expensive. If you've never held a chinchilla,
extremely soft.
Yes. Well, I mean, I would argue
that
you could just
they'd be so warm.
You could just, and I'm not even like a PETA or a hippie.
You're just gonna wear live chinchillas, dude?
That would be the flex. That would be the flex. Is to just have a bunch
everywhere.
of deployable. No, because they're Velcro attached to like a tarp, almost like a raincoat material. So all that, and it's in chinchilla color. It's in shit color of whatever chinchilla shit looks like. That's tarp. The camo pattern that it's printed.
Chinchilla's Velcro to a chinchilla shit colored tarp.
Right, and it's totally humane.
And then I don't think so.
Well, whatever. It's better than.
I believe there may be more issues with Velcroing chinchillas to a tarp and wearing it.
They could get off if they really wanted to.
Chinchilla fur coat.
Plus, you could just pluck one out and like
just love it for a little bit.
Right, just all the rest of them get jealous and shit.
Quick, just like
but this is the thing.
Your shoulder.
Like chinchillas, for one, are super cool. They're very high maintenance, from what I understand. Explain that.
So they're not the easiest pets. Not only for the reason of they're not the most handleable, they're not the easiest to care for. They can't get wet because their fur is so dense. If they do get soaked through their fur, you can actually maintain the moisture, retain it inside of the fur, cause mold, skin infections, and eventually kill them. Not only that, but they also have extremely light bones, extremely what is the word? Opposite of dense, whatever the fuck that is. But basically, they have birds like a bird does, where they're extremely light, just air pocket
like
full.
A bird does.
Bones like a bird does. Okay, whatever. Okay,
I mean, technically, birds do have birds that are like themselves. Yes, technically.
They got bones like a bird, in which they're just very, very soft, very easy to break. Right. And so, even though they're extremely active, they love to climb, they love to jump. If they jump too far, they land wrong, anything other number of problems occurs, they will break bones, and it's nearly impossible to repair.
You can't even set it?
No. That's nearly impossible to do because they almost shatter instantaneously. So basically, it's an instant amputation.
So where aren't chinchillas naturally from the desert or something?
No.
Where
in
are
the
they
Andes
from?
Mountains.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is their natural environment look like? Where are they living?
A shit ton of rocks.
Okay.
Just rock piles.
But wouldn't you think, though, that being as fragile as a chinchilla is, that living in a bunch of rocks is probably the worst thing you could do? Wouldn't you want to go live on like a nice mossy bed in a...
Yeah.
You know?
You'd think so.
I don't know.
But they're basically just giant mice. They also breed like crazy, so it doesn't
Right.
matter if they just die off young.
Yeah, I guess, but still.
They don't live long.
But they're cute.
In the
Like, I don't
place.
consider. I know it is, but like I don't consider a chinchilla a mouse.
But it's
And what
a
is
mouse.
right? But what is the difference between a mouse and a rat? How do you not know this? Out of all people, you should know this.
I know a lot of difference between mice and rats. I don't know the scientific differentiation
Because to
within
me,
the classification
whether it's a mouse or a
of mice
rat,
and rats.
and even a possum, that's damn near it's the same shit.
Well, a possum is nothing like a
possum
rat or a mouse.
But a possum, well, they're furry and then have naked tails.
But by scientific classification, it's nowhere near the same.
I understand, but it looks like one. So,
but
if it looks like a rat, walks like a rat, scurries like a rat, I suppose, eats cheese like a rat,
But possums are soups, dude.
Yeah, but I know they are. I know because they got the things in their stomachs.
Yeah.
But
the pouch,
yeah,
just like a kangaroo.
right. But like, that just looks like a big ass rat. Naked tail. I don't understand the naked tail thing. You explained it to me one time. But like, it's for better grip. I think you said when they're hanging on to shit or something. But like, still, it's just weird looking, dude.
It is. It really is.
It's weird looking. It's awkward. It's like when you're at the zoo and the baboons and shit. It's like, cover that up. Nobody wants to see your fucking just ass cheeks just pooping and shit, never wiped.
Or the chimpanzees just sitting there playing with themselves
right.
in front of everybody.
In front of everybody. Dude, like
watching,
it's a school field trip. There's 8-year-olds and shit.
And
like, what the fuck? They just let them run rampant.
And it's just 30-something-year-old chimps just sitting there playing with himself in front of a bunch of 8-year-old children. It's fucked up.
It is fucked up, dude.
Really fucked up.
It is very weird
or the one video of the chimp that's literally screwing himself with a frog.
What?
Yeah, that was fucked.
I don't know.
That happened. At a zoo, a chimpanzee got a frog that jumped into its cage. He found a hole.
That's fucked up, dude. That poor frog.
Yeah. The frog was no more.
Dude.
But yeah.
It was his business, that frog. You remember those memes back in the day? It's none of my business with the lip. Shit was all
Kermit
he was all up in the business, dude. All up in the business.
Oh man,
that's messed up, dude. That makes me feel weird.
Yeah,
like that makes me feel weird. Like that's just
chimpanzee face fucking a frog.
Planet of the Apes ass level shit. Like they're fucking. Don't give them any guns.
It's like there's a fucking article. I forgot where I saw it at of a monkey, a literal lab test monkey that escaped. I think in like Pennsylvania.
What?
Recently.
This is how the shit starts, bro. Like, tell me it's the craziest that that's a government funded monkey.
100%.
Like that is government a government monkeys, purebred, like probably Android compatible monkey, dude.
It's got the next generation of Corona.
Dude. And fucking like night vision capable. Well, it probably has night vision capabilities regardless, just being an animal. But like
built-in missiles,
targeting systems.
Lasers built into the eyeballs.
Freaking laser beams, dude.
Freaking laser beams.
That's what I'm saying. Like when this is the whole predictive programming. They put these things into your mind. Yeah. Because they already know they're already there. Like they say China, how far ahead in technology do they say China is, or Japan or whoever is like ahead of us?
I don't even know.
It's like, well, at least it used to be like at least several years, maybe even a decade or more advanced as far as their electronical technology shit or whatever. Which they basically just steal everybody else's shit and then use that technology. And then they do come up with their own technology sometimes even. Like, you can buy good shit that's made in China. Like, you can. And pretty much every single person does. Which we could talk about that and, like, the same thing with the Carhartt shit.
Yeah.
Like, everybody's talking about it's played out. Like, oh, let's burn our Carhartts and shit. I'm all for fuck Carhartt, dude. Like, fuck them. That's disgusting. And then, on top of that, like, they must be stoop.
Yeah.
Like, you think you're going to survive off the sales from your hipsters that don't have jobs and don't buy the shit because they're actually working, but buy it because it makes them look like they might be working or something when they don't have a job and don't have the money to afford your expensive and now produced in Mexico, has been, I'm pretty sure, for a while, fucking ass shit. And then this type of shit, dude, like, people that buy Carhartt, and I'm not even like Carhartt Master Race. I have several Carhartt products.
I got a couple.
And, like, it's good shit to wear when it's cold or you're doing work or whatever the fuck, like, and you could buy it almost anywhere. It's not the cheapest thing, but no good things are. But, like, I have that stuff for a reason. Like, the fucking chicks with the North Face and then the fucking Carhartt beanie on it, that's not... But either way, the fucking... Everybody that buys Carhartt products for the most part are, like, Americans.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
generally
hard-working Americans that, like, actually wake up early in the morning, God forbid, and go to this thing, what do you call it? A job, perhaps. and do work so they can provide for themselves and their families and whatever.
Yeah.
You know, God forbid, save for retirement, which people in our generation, and I'm even older than Scales, but who knows if you'll get to retire? Who knows if that money will even be there? Who knows if the fucking whole thing didn't burn down to begin with? So, you know, things are different in today's day and age for sure. But either way, I don't know. It's weird, dude. Yeah. It's weird. It's a fucking weird concept. It's a weird concept.
I'm just kind of surprised to hear you say that there's good things made in China.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked at that one.
Well, I mean, there are some good things made in China.
I feel like it might just be a preface to an upcoming review.
No, it's really not, because I did receive Civivi, which is owned by whom? We knives out of China. Specifically, I have not messed with it at all currently up until this point. I've unboxed it. I flipped it a couple times. It's a flipper. I honestly don't even know what it sells for, but if it's like less than $60, I'm not mad at it, because at that point I think it's at least on Spyderco Tenacious level and maybe even higher.
Impeccable quality?
Impeccable qual. But no, shit. I'm talking about Hollow Sun. Listen to this. Yeah. Fucking talk about shit made in China. Trigicon, out of all people, Trigicon has their magnifier made in China. That motherfucker says it right on there. And that's fucked up. I'm pretty sure Holosun's making it for him, which is a testament to the Holosun products. And I have no affiliation with Holosun whatsoever. I've actually tried to get stuff in from them, and they never responded. I'm not, and I understand. I understand it, but like, whatever. They got cool shit. They got cool shit.
They do.
They got some cool night vision shit. They got some cool laser shit. They got some cool fucking light shit. Not light, but it's like light laser, like D-ball shit. They got some cool fucking dots, micro dots. Like, I have no problem with the 507C X2 or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. Like, I had it on the Shadow Systems MR920 until that thing took a shit. Which, don't buy Shadow Systems products. They're awful. Okay, you cannot rely on them, and they are marketing these guns as everything that a Glock is and more, and duty ready. False. Like, it is not safe to trust your life to a Shadow Systems anything, my opinion, but proven. Check out the videos and everyone else's videos on the same fucking shit. Yeah. And all the comments in the comment section below of people talking about the same fucking shit. But either way, now it sits on the Benelli M4. And with the circle, the donut of death, with a shotgun, buckshot, like pretty much 20 yards and in, like all your pellets are going to be inside that big ass. I think it's like the EOTech with the 65 MOA, or maybe it's a little smaller. Either way, but like it's perfect for a shotgun, and it sits right there on the pick rail and just pop pop. It's like it's easier than a video game, dude. But I got plenty of Holosun dots on my rifles and shit too, or pistols. Oh, NFA.
You're cheating.
Yeah, right. Fucking tyranny ranch.
Pay your tax.
Right. You're skirting the law. You know what you're doing. Fucking Clint Smith, dude. I used to look up to that motherfucker so bad. And, like, I still respect him because he's been there and done that. And I still respect that, like, he knows what he's talking about when it comes down to gunfighting. And I can appreciate that he trains a lot of civilians to gunfight. I cannot appreciate in the least bit him coming out in favor of any gun control whatsoever in any way, shape, or form 100%. When his entire existence is based around the Second Amendment, or even regardless. And then on top of that, I just, to me, that's just, I can't after that. Like, I can't support that anymore, because that's the end all be all for me. It's Second Amendment or nothing. Yeah. Period, point blank. No ifs, ands, or buts. That shall not infringe is taken quite literally.
And I remember in the first place, when all that first came out, with that bullshit, and how hard it was to get you to believe it in the first place.
I didn't even know what was going on.
I know.
I watched the video, dude. It made me sick.
Yeah.
Made me sick.
I remember there were a few points that, like, I think I'd said something, because you had told me, go back and watch every single video on the Thunder Ranch YouTube channel, start to finish, take notes.
I said that.
And he did. I did it. I fucking did it.
He did.
I did take notes.
He did.
I showed you the notes.
He showed me.
I watched every single video, start to finish, on Clint Smith's YouTube channel.
And I feel
attempt to retain a lot of the information.
Learn something.
You know,
there's good stuff there.
And there's a lot of good information. I remember there were a few sus things that have been said here and there in between that I talked to you about, but nothing as bad as what came to light with the TFB TV.
That was rough.
But, yeah, that was wholeheartedly disappointing.
Yeah. And it wasn't even like edited. It wasn't taken out of context.
He tried to put context in there.
He made a point.
He tried to make it look good.
No,
but there was no way to do it. There was no way to do it.
I don't even think it that. And that's the thing. Why? And it goes.
He even tried to save him. He even tried to say, "Oh, well, are you talking about?" No.
Right.
Like he killed him. He shot himself in the foot with that.
Well, not even apparently.
At that point,
but then companies like Rifle Dynamics, which are no longer affiliate Jim Fuller, has nothing to do with it anymore. And I was not even going to shop with them at that because the whole reason I wanted a Rifle Dynamics AK was because of Jim Fuller. Now he's still doing his own shit, I think, but very limited numbers, and I could only imagine that these numbers are not limited when it comes to that. No. So probably can't afford one, but would love to have a Jim Fuller gun, or at least a Rifle Dynamics gun made by Jim Fuller, used or whatever. But like now, then they started collaborating with the Tyranny Ranch dude, and then left the comments on the Instagram.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of other people did as well. And then they deleted it or like turned off the comments or some shady
Yep.
Like, I'm not trying to troll or get clout points.
No.
I expect people to call me out on my shit. I do.
100%.
But like,
we do constantly.
Right. But like I'm just trying to keep everybody honest.
Yeah.
Because same thing. Who's the biggest fucking when was other than here? When was the last time you heard Ghislaine Maxwell or Jeffrey Epstein or fucking what Pizzagate or this is all that's just that fucked up shit in and of itself is so fucking fucked up that should still be running on a 24/7 news cycle until the shit is solved with everybody's fucking dead or in jail or whatever the fuck, but you don't hear a fucking peep about it. You don't hear a goddamn thing about it. So it's like
fucked up.
I'm just trying to make sure people still know that, hey, the Socialist Armory and Cuck River Arms out of Illinois themselves fucking gave tons and tons of money to anti-gun politicians, voted in favor for bills that consequently put over half the FFLs in Illinois out of business. Okay, that's half as many people transferring your online purchases. That's half as many gun shops that you could go in person, build a relationship with, get cool shit. Like, fucked. Fucked.
Goodbye.
Because of their greed. Because they're conveniently, of course, exempt from all that.
And for some reason, people
love it. People love it, dude.
All over.
The Springfield people are the worst, dude. You guys are the worst.
Fuck anybody that owns an XD.
The worst. Or is chomping at the bit for an SA-35. And you've seen the Garantham video, bitch. Stop it. Stop it.
Oh.
Stop it, dude. Although I don't know who's worse, because FN themselves, who used to fucking make the thing, come out with it and it's heresy.
It's not even the same.
Heresy.
Changed everything.
Oh my goodness. Like, and if you're gonna do that, I could maybe almost kind of sort of fuck with it.
Yeah.
Put a rail on it, motherfucker. If you're gonna modernize everything about the gun, except for the fact that it still can't take a light or laser module. Here's the new best thing, but it's still not the best because you're still maybe this is the original. They're gonna do this is the original out, and then you're gonna get a tactical model for $500 more. The only difference maybe night sights and a rail. Mm-hmm. That's it. All black. Yeah. All black. Not even a magwell. Sold separately. Mark my words. But either way, the XD people, the Springfield people are the worst. Most Springfield people do not even know that Springfield Armory is not the real Springfield Armory. They bought the rights to the name, and they think their XD is made in America.
Yep. And you can tell them that. You can tell them that it's not.
It says it on the gun.
Everything they need to know. You can show it on their gun. Take it out their goddamn waistband, show them, and they still won't believe you.
But Springfield, fuck Springfield, because they steal valor harder than a motherfucker, because every single one of their ads, there's 1 million U.S. flags in the back, and it's something about this, that, and the third patriotism. The Springfield XD, whether you like it or not, is the HS-2000 imported Croatian military police style pistol that was rebranded and stamped Springfield and then tripled in price.
Yep.
Overnight. You used to be able to get them brand new all day long for $200, $250. The same thing with their 1911s. Their 1911s were made in Brazil by Taurus, okay? And then they even used to say made in Brazil on the dust cover of the gun. Like the Rock Island say made in the Philippines or whatever. And then, I'm pretty sure, even potentially to this very day, that they're still made there, but imported as either 80% shit or whatever. I'm serious. Because then technically, they can say it's made in America. Or not mention where it was actually made. And I know for a fact that that is what is happening with the SA-35. It is Turkish bullshit, which was okay for $400 if you like supporting ISIS. But now the same thing, stamp Springfield. You should see what them shits are going. And it was supposed to, even Springfield said it's supposed to be cheap. They're going for crazy numbers on Gunbroker for no reason. Buy a fucking real high power motherfuckers for less money. A real one. You could get an F.P.C Hungarian contract fucking... It's not a clone technically, it's just a contract gun. It was made in Hungary for their military, but it's a fucking Browning high power. Maybe it's not the prettiest thing because it's been there and done that, but fuck, I'd rather have the real thing.
Fuck yeah.
For like $500 to $700 all day long.
All day.
All day. It comes
That's
with the
the right
fucking
choice
original
all day.
holster and fucking a spare mag and shit. Like,
Why
what
the fuck would you want anything else?
People are stupid. That's why. I don't get it, and I don't know where. I don't know. I love the Browning high power. I really do. I really do. Being I am the 1911 guy ever. Like I'll go to war for the 1911. And of course, John Moses Browning's later brainchild. People say the evolution of the 1911, not quite. I think it was just a 1911 for women, being 9mm. Or at least maybe a 1911 for Eastern Europeans or children even. Yeah. But I can appreciate the design nonetheless because it steals very much so from the 1911, which again is the greatest handgun ever devised, I would argue. Regardless, full size 5-inch 45. It doesn't exist. There's not a better shooting handgun. There's just not. There's not one that's got more shit. Shooting down Japanese fighter planes. The 1911 had confirmed Japanese fighter plane kills. Who the fuck? Glock 19 who? Get the fuck out of here. The only thing that's probably got a more storied past is the H&K shit. And not even more storied, but almost as storied past. Fucking Glock boys. Although I do appreciate a good Glock. I rock out with the Glock out. I carry Glocks. I keep them in the nightstand. I shoot them. I've competed with them. But they're so boring. But they do always work.
Almost always.
Almost always. It depends. Yeah. I feel like I had something to say that was important.
I feel like we've hit everything on our list. But
no, but I was saying something, and I totally forgot. Because I got on my tirades. I got on a whole list. Springfields, yeah, fucking Springfield people. I don't want to even get back to that because they're the worst people. They are the worst people. But what I was trying to say, I remember what it goes back to. This whole entire tirade. This is crazy that I actually remember. Was about keeping people honest. Yeah, and how I want you, we want you to keep us honest, me honest, whatever. Like, call us on our shit if we got shit to get called on. Because like we're legit. If we're doing some shit, it's most likely like not intentional. Like because we're trying to be good people and productive people.
Usually.
And, I mean, incidental idiots from time to time. Like, share, comment, subscribe. This is the thing though. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that because all these people, tens of people, may be researching all of these other channels. That don't even exist.
But what if they do exist and you're just shouting out all these other people?
Free clout, bro.
People we don't even know your asses.
Where's it
getting that shout out?
Leave it in the comment section below.
But all these motherfuckers got more subs than we do.
Right.
Especially the incidental idiots.
Incidental idiots. That's 100% a channel. If not, it should be, and we should start it.
It's really what we should have named this channel.
Right. Oh, man. But I was saying something else, or at least I was going to say something
just like else. Noodles, have a different channel for every day of the week.
Dude, I don't know.
And post to each one of them.
I don't know if I could. I don't know how he's got the time. I guess because he's that rich and famous that he's already established the company. He's put in the blood, sweat, and tears.
He's got somebody to work for him.
Right. He's just
cashing that check every week.
Right. Yeah. Right. Which is ideal. I would argue, you know.
If you had the opportunity.
Right.
Why not take it?
Right. Well, he clearly does, which is why we should get Noodles 1980 on the podcast.
Yeah.
I'll be a garbage man for $80,000 a year, dude. Yeah, in person.
Get your ass over here.
He would, though, which is the problem.
I know.
He actually would show up. I would laugh, though, when, he actually is rich and famous, and he pulls up in a garbage truck, and the flex was that he paid for the gas to drive it from New York to here. Just to fuck with us, he would. Shout out to Noodles 1980. Go find him somewhere.
Pulls up in the garbage truck, then unloads a Ferrari out the back of it.
Tells us our podcast is trash, and then just dips.
Yeah.
Leaves the garbage truck. That's even more of a flex because he had a deployable Ferrari the whole time. But that would be like
truck still costs like $300,000.
That would be like some fucking Killdozer shit, though. If we had a garbage truck at our disposal, dude, I missed my fucking calling, bro. I don't care what nobody says, dude. I'm hilarious.
I think you've realized your calling.
I mean, I am here to entertain the people and educate.
Yes.
Educate. Yes. See, this is, dude. It's almost. I feel like we're T-Rex Arms now. His business card lizard. What does it say? It says.
I don't fucking know.
Educate, equip. Educate, equip. Why are you hating on the T-Rex Arms? Shout out to Lucas Bakken from T-Rex Arms and all of his brothers.
He's trying to get that sponsor.
No,
I'm trying to avoid it.
He specifically said he doesn't sponsor anybody, and I wouldn't want it, dude. I paid good money, and we'll spend more good money. Well, it wasn't the greatest money. It was like $100 that I spent. But they give you a fucking $3 discount or whatever for fucking saying that you're an armed citizen of society, which is I am a well-armed citizen of society. So like that's cool. Like don't lie. Like don't be like sheepdog #1. Like you're nothing fancy with a fanny pack and shit. Like it's but like what armed pop, dude. That's what I know. I'll be the first one to tell you. And Lucas will never see this.
Now your ass just on a list, bro.
Dude, I'm 100% on all types of lists.
But now you're on his list, too.
Whose?
Lucas's, dude.
Lucas's list?
He's got your address, your name, and now that you're armed, dude, you got guns, bro.
Right, dude.
You just willingly put yourself on that list, bro?
I did, dude. Sign up for the newsletter. But yeah, dude, he's got a very punchable face. Extremely. And a very annoying voice.
Extremely.
But he's a good, true, patriotic citizen of this country. He and his brothers have literally testified in court in favor of Second Amendment shit and got fucking constitutional carry passed in Tennessee. So shout out to those motherfuckers. They offer a wide variety of amazing products for a very fair price. Although they need to get the AC1 back in stock in the color and size that I want it. In 2 colors, Ranger Green and the Wolf Gray, I believe it is. Those are the 2 best colors if you're getting anything. If he made multicam black, I would get it. But he doesn't. This is the thing. This is how he does. Lucas hates multicam black.
Why?
Because he's uncultured swine.
That in itself is enough reason to hate the dude.
But listen. He's right almost on everything else. But anyway.
But against the
I spent my good. I'm just joking around. He is annoying to look at and listen to, but he makes up for it for one, the video quality production is better than Garant, though. In my opinion.
I feel like we're coming up on their left, though.
What? Who, us? Yeah, for sure. For a new $70 mic. Damn. That's how many dollar?
That's like $1,000.
$1,000 cam that we're probably not even using to its fullest capabilities because we have no idea how to. Because we uncultured. We got it though. That's the flex right there.
$200 light.
$70 mic out here.
$20 headphones.
How much does this dinner tray cost?
Probably like at least $30.
At least $30, dude. Which is our podcast tape. Yeah. We're doing it, dude. This is a freaking podcast if I've ever seen one. You ever seen one of those?
I don't know if I have.
Or you're on one, dude.
Dude, no way.
Yeah, dude.
God,
I always wanted to be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I feel like I'd be good at that. Because I do know a bunch of random shit.
Where in the fuck did that come from?
Because you being on a podcast right now reminded me of me wanting to be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It's almost, the chair almost looks similar.
Yeah.
It's a very comfortable looking chair.
Just gotta turn around.
Oh yeah, you just gotta. Just when you have to respawn. Not affiliated. Should be. I could use one. Give me the custom black and toxic green one. I'd appreciate that. Extra comfort in the lumbar. Yeah, I got the thing. But yeah, I don't
Getting
know.
old.
Don't remind me. I'm not. You can't
take the head off. Show them all.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Don't make me embarrass my son in front of the whole family. The fucking. What was I gonna say? That was funny though. What the fuck was I gonna say? Now you're ruining the podcast because I totally had something to say.
I've made the podcast, motherfucker.
Get the fuck.
No reason it's happening.
I am the only reason the podcast is
Nah,
happening.
dude.
This is entirely complete. We could run it
It's
back,
all me,
bro.
dude. It's
It
all
is
me,
all-
bro.
it's
It's all
completely,
me.
totally.
I'm the reason people are watching, bro.
I'll give them that.
It's,
I'll give them that.
I mean,
It's cool. No, that's 100%.
yeah.
100%.
I mean, it's hard to deny.
I don't know.
You know?
I don't know
It's,
how they could suffer through me.
I don't know either. I don't know how I can suffer through you.
That's another question that
Like,
I've been begging.
Especially for so long.
so long.
Like, it's been years
Too long.
that I've known your ass.
Unfortunately, for everybody, I think in the situation.
We've only damn near came to blows once, so I mean, that's it. We're doing pretty well.
I mean, blows were came to, I guess.
I mean, not
That sounds
necessarily-
really bad. There was. Sounds really bad. What? They're
No.
talking about me. That's why we need the soundboard, dude.
We need to get that package, dude.
Stop with the gay shit.
Over here, it's
Just
too much-
kidding. We don't discriminate against anybody.
I do, but in private,
Right.
not openly.
Pussy. I hate everybody equally,
Yeah,
including
fuck
myself.
you all.
Yeah.
Especially fuck Biden. And fuck you for voting for him.
Well, this is the thing. It doesn't even matter anymore,
It's
and
true.
it never apparently did for some years.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Hands, boy, could have went pro, dude. Gave it all up for you guys. But the votes don't even matter anymore.
No, they don't.
I don't know for how
No.
long that they haven't, because it's apparent that they clearly haven't.
Maybe they
For-
never
this is
did.
all- that's what I'm. Well, I like to think that maybe originally, 1776-ish. You know, that the votes were. If people were voting on stuff, I like to think that it was.
I mean, how can they tell who voted when, dude? They had no identification.
I feel
They
like
can
people
run
listen. I
30
feel like
people
people.
vote and put in different names. Dude.
I
Fake
feel
names,
that.
dude.
I feel that, but I also feel like back then, like the type of people that would overthrow a tyrannical government and like would just want to be free and shit. I feel like those people would be good, hardworking, honest enough people to kind of like do the right thing. At least most of the
There
time.
were people still harboring the redcoats, bro.
Kill them.
They should have. They
Yeah.
didn't.
That's a war crime.
I know.
It's punishable by death.
Damn near nothing's punishable by death anymore.
Well, depends on who you're talking to. I'm sure the feds would love to punish a lot of patriotic Americans by
That's
death.
true.
Hunting them down, all that fucking.
Especially dogs.
Yeah. They already do, dude. They killed more dogs than fucking dog disease every year. The ATF does. Fuck them. Dogs can get diseases, dude. Like.
Like more dogs than dog disease. Like what dog disease? Bro?
Whatever. It's open ended. That's how.
Disease.
That's how all inclusive. Like that's a lot of dogs.
Yeah.
And not all of them go to heaven. I don't think. Sometimes,
I mean,
like maybe the
There's
dude
a movie
didn't.
about
Maybe
it,
the
though,
dog.
bro. All
Right.
dogs go to heaven.
What it was
What they
filmed
say.
by Disney,
It's true.
which is the Illuminati.
But if anything, they know everything, so they should know that all dogs go to heaven.
But I think that they're just giving us a false sense of security.
They might be.
Because
Almost
honestly,
definitely going to hell.
first of all, yeah. First of all, Disney is the Illuminati. They really are. That's confirmed. Like you can like. There's some. Look up on you. You're here on YouTube now. for your own sanity, or lack thereof, even stop watching this video and look up Disney being the Illuminati. And all the subliminal messaging, the predictive programming, the inappropriate things hidden in plain view in children's movies, which pretty much everything Disney is. Now, obviously, they have to have some kind of, relief or funny shit or whatever to make it, because the parents got to watch too. But there is just straight predictive programming shit in all of those videos that you don't even realize that you are seeing with your own eyes, because you can't see it, but your brain is the most powerful thing. It's more powerful than a computer, the human brain. And you just can't, nobody's got full access to it, right? If you did, though, like, you probably could levitate and, like, burn shit with your eyeballs. Like,
the theory, at least.
Right. So, but the fact that we can't, whatever, but still, in and of itself, you probably could, dude, honestly.
That's the reason I can't open my eyes.
Right. It's just you got the safety.
Yeah, exactly.
You got them on safe, dude.
Because everything be catching on fire.
Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? You know what I'm saying? Now you distracted me. I don't know what I was talking about.
Disney Illuminati.
Oh, yeah. So the fucking Disney, the predictive programming ass Disney Illuminati. If you go, there's little shit, there's weird, like, sex clubs and different shit, like, under the fucking parks, and there's weird fucking shit. I'm telling you, bro, I know I sound like Alex Jones, and I know that this is probably setting off some kind of fucking radar on the fucking YouTube algorithm and shit, but, like, it's the truth, and that is what we're here to tell the people, right? Yeah. The whole truth and nothing but the truth, and you can't handle the truth, and all of a sudden he's Jack Nicholson and shit. Probably should be wearing sunglasses most of the time, but at least you tell people you're blind, you might get, like, a leg up in life or something.
Yeah, maybe.
You always gotta have a cane, though, but then you could have, like, a cane gun, or cane sword, or cane sword umbrella multi-tool. It'd be like what's the Englishman, or what is it called? The English spy people.
I don't even know.
The fucking movies with those motherfuckers. They're decent, I guess, but
I don't think I've seen any of them.
What is it called? Somebody knows. Somebody always knows. All you guys always leave it in the comment section below. So please feel free to leave whatever you want in the comment section below, even if it's just a comment that says comment in the comment section below. Or something that says, comment to help drive the algorithm, or whatever. Or even a comment that says, fuck YouTube. Although, YouTube is real quick. Do you ever know, have you had any of your replies, or original comments, or posts deleted, like, almost instantly? Or, no? Okay, well, you're still under the raid enough. I have multiple times trying to reply to people on the Terribly Tactical channel, good, bad, or otherwise, like, anybody in the comment section can motherfuck me up and down, left, right, center, call me every name in the book, racial shit, whatever the fuck they want, and I can't even call people stupid back. Otherwise, my comment gets wiped. Like, I'll post it, I'll type it out, I'll post it, it'll be there, I'll refresh it, gone. Every time. So, like, I literally have gotten to the point where, like, the only thing I can call people is, like, I'm like, shut up, nerd. Like, and, like, or I have to fucking type out, you're giving off really tiny PP energy, or whatever. Like I have to fucking edit and censor myself to even be able to communicate back, which is bullshit. But, such is such. I'm on their platform. I did make a Utreon, which you have to get approved for. It's still in the beta process or whatever. But they're supposed to be free and non-censorship or whatever. I've heard good things about them. Leave it in the comment section below. For one, to help the algorithm. And two, I felt like I said, don't get excited. You either. What the fuck? He's starting to breathe all
pants are a little tight.
Right. That's the problem. But like,
stop looking down, bro.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. I'm like Tom McDonald. I don't look down, dude. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I can't see you. Hater blockers on. That last shit he put out with Adam Calhoun, by the way, like, I fuck with Tom McDonald. I could appreciate it, but that shit was huff as fuck. Adam's first verse was garbage. It sounded like Tom wrote the rest of it for him, and it was still trash. And, like, just, like, I feel like he's just, while he's preaching a good message that I can agree with and whatever, I feel like it's the same song with the same beat, with the same hook every fucking time. Like, it's getting played out, and when it sounds like it's getting played out, and I'd like to think I have an ear for music somewhat, it's just people stop listening. So then, therefore, they're not hearing the message.
Yeah.
Like, music's is an individual thing, dude. Like, make the music you want to make, but I like that shit he did with Dax was whack. Yeah, that shit was huff as fuck. That didn't even say. That sounded like some weird experimental type of shit. Should have never left the studio.
No, never.
You know, and who the fuck am I? But you know, like I was like, what?
Yeah. And
between the both of them, like you're expecting greatness, and then it was like
those are two of his songs he's put out that I've listened to once.
Right.
I have not gone back and listened to them again.
Yeah, I barely made it through the first time.
Yeah. But
the fucking. Yeah, the Adam Calhoun shit. Fuck Adam Calhoun, dude. That dude is one of the douchiest dudes. And fucking, like, what? Was he just the first dude to fucking get on there talking about fucking, America and fucking fuck that? Like, you're not even. I bet Adam Calhoun fucking wears a mask, bro. You know what I'm saying? That, and you're gonna be out here, Mr. Freedom. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, douche lord. Same thing with that other fuck. That was like in cahoots with fucking what's his face, that ugly hick looking motherfucker.
Not
sure. They're both from Illinois, but then the one moved. I'm pretty sure. Dude, what the fuck is that dude's name? He raps too. White dude raps. Fucking got like.
There's a lot of those these days.
But he was in cahoots with Adam Calhoun, dude. The fucking dude, what is he fucking motherfucker? Now he's got a Lambo and shit. Somebody in the comment section knows, but that dude's a fucking douche lord. And again, who am I? There's people out there watching right now like this dude's a douche lord. Yeah. Which fine. Whatever, I don't care. Like I'm just speaking my mind, and that's what I do. Like, and it gets me in trouble sometimes. I don't give a fuck. At least I'm real. You know what I'm squawking about. But I don't know. Oh, what the fuck is that dude's name, dude? Fuck, man, that's gonna bother me though. That is gonna bother me. Churchill or fucking Upchurch. That motherfucker. I cannot stand that motherfucker. That dude is. So why is that dude famous? Like, not that I'm jealous, but like, oh my god, dude.
I don't know.
That's what bothers me.
It's because I didn't know that's from Illinois.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, or at least lived here for a little bit. But like him,
I'm even more ashamed of this hellhole of a state.
Well, Adam Calhoun's from Illinois. He's been at like local bars and shit. Like, I knew some hoes that have fucking hung out with him at local bars. The thoughts, he would.
But you would be knowing all the hoes.
No, I'm just well informed. I'm situationally aware, is what it is. My situational awareness is at an all-time high, all the time.
Awareness allows you to know which hoes have hung out with Adam Calhoun at local bars.
Yeah, because I don't want to be fucking them hoes. That's grody, bro. That dude is a fucking. Where's that? There's a box over there with a bunch of them in it. The fuck he is. He's a tool. There's some people out there might not have get it. Maybe the women.
I couldn't comprehend what the fuck are you talking. A box of what?
Shout out Hank Williams. Shout out Hank Williams for providing said
a box of tools over there. A craftsman? What?
Right. No, I don't think so.
I don't think that's what fit.
Maybe an industry plant at best.
Yeah.
He's a grunt style fucking sleeper cell. Yeah.
Not very industrious,
though. Right. Indubitably.
Oh, man.
That's good stuff.
Got a box full of pics, but, like, that don't fit
dude,
either.
show the people the 3D printed pic, dude. Do we have
glow in the dark? 3D printed fucked up, dude.
No, it's not.
It is, though. It's warped. It's warped as fuck.
It's warped? Yeah. Who cares? It's just a tray, bruh. But it lays flat enough. I'm stealing all these pics, by the way. Just so you know.
Fuck out of here.
Let me get a couple of them, dude. You got a million of them.
First, we need to.
You wouldn't even know about
the glow, bro.
Get it to glow like Shirkan?
Yeah, dude. The glow in the dark pic tray for all the pics, and now it's no longer glowing in the light.
As awkward as this is, dude, you might have to turn up the lights, dude. Do you have turning off the lights?
It don't really glow that much in the first.
It does glow. It's glowing right now, just not in the right light, dude. I was trying to get you guys another shot of the fucking. Hit it with the light again, though, real quick, just for a split sec. If he was using a Surefire, this would work better, but since he loves China, he's using an OLED. See, look at that glowing, dude. What you should do is, if the files are not available, which I'm sure they are, but if they're not, you should make that be an alien face. And I'm serious. And then you got the perfect fucking eyes, and then the nose and shit.
That's true.
And just one little straight line for the mouth.
Little glow-in-the-dark
Little
bin
glow-in-the-dark pick
for
bin.
the picks. For the number of picks that I have currently.
Hella picks. How much are picks? If for people purchasing picks.
So I thought those Dunlop ones, right? Yeah. The one that you get, like the one that you gave me, little textured fucker, a little bit more matte finish,
which definitely
to
helps hold it. Yeah, gripping the pick.
I thought I ordered 36 of them, right?
Yeah, you got 3,600.
I got 72 apparently for the $20.
It's not bad.
So
not bad.
No, not
and
bad
they're quality, thick picks.
Yeah.
With added texture.
Yep.
Now, what are the other ones?
The other ones were they're the same brands. They're Dunlop. They're the Max Grip. So instead of having the texture, the matte finish, and everything, let's see if we can get this to pick up. Talk about those bottles earlier.
Yeah.
But there's a little bit more.
It's literally got like stippling
it's almost on the pick.
Like braille on it almost, but like it's sharp and like it's actually, it almost feels not as aggressive, but like similar to an RTF Glock like frame, which that's redundant because RTF stands for rough textured frame, but it feels like a Glock RTF texture, which that is also redundant, I suppose. But that is awesome. I also have, you haven't, the super, it's an Ernie ball, I'm pretty sure, or something, and it's a super, the one I was telling you about that's in the purple, clear, same color as the Game Boy, and it's super thick, and what it has is it's super fucking thick, but then it's got two big indents, and like that also really does help with the, and it's like somewhat like knurled in there or whatever, but like that, like you're not.
I haven't built up the finger strength enough to hold on to the pick too well.
Dude.
They should be flying everywhere.
Just flying, dude.
Well, now you jamming with them,
slip grip pick,
I know, dude. I was jamming with that yesterday, and it ain't going nowhere, bro.
What did we learn any new songs? We learned some, well, at least I learned, well, I've now since forgotten probably, but like we were jamming so hard the other night, it's not even funny.
Pretty
like if
hard.
You're not on the Snapchat,
not even just on the
Geats completely. We were singing, we were playing Geats, dude.
You probably didn't want to see it, but
honestly, I've heard good things. It wasn't that bad because I went through and listened to it sober, and like there was definitely several times where like both of us were off key, mostly
100%.
me, but like there were some points.
Most of the time.
There were some points where like we were out here singing, as a band, bro. As a band, dude. I think we could take this show local. Dive bar, we're in. Cover songs.
Like, at least we could at least do karaoke bars.
At least the karaoke
bars.
Somebody's gonna hold us to that though, which is gonna be the problem.
They've got to be local to get us to the karaoke bars, dude. So like they probably know our asses. Either way, get us drunk enough. It won't matter. It won't matter.
Karaoke bar sponsor.
Yeah, dude.
Free lick as long as we perform.
Yeah.
Fucking just singing and shit for no reason.
We'd be doing it though. We'd have crowds.
Good
or bad.
Right.
People would be watching. People would be watching.
Take a tomato to the I'm like, this is not even like from 100 years ago. Where'd you get this tomato, dude? Like, what the hell are you doing
EDC in the tomatoes?
Why you just...
Like, they don't serve food here, bro. Like, where'd you get the tomato?
Right, dude.
Fuck. Had to walk over to the jeweler across
Although
the street.
some of the best food is at dive bars.
I wouldn't know. I'm not one to frequent bars.
Neither am I. I've been there and done that, but I honestly, I'd prefer a bonfire over a bar, dude. Like,
I've never really been there and done. The only time I've ever really spent in a bar was when I worked at one, at the VFW.
Well, you kind of got somewhat of the experience.
Yeah.
Maybe not completely and totally.
I was sober the whole time, so.
Right. And I feel like that's probably a different atmosphere.
You would hope
than
so.
The Bar Louie.
But if anything, it is worse.
Well, there's a bunch of crazy old
vets. A bunch of crazy old drunken vets. Like, the one night, probably my favorite night working there was when I got to pull my childhood friend's dad out of the bar drunk after getting into a bar fight. Of which his wife was a bartender there. And the guy he got into a fight with, his wife was also a bartender there. Nice. So, the two bartenders' husbands got into a fist fight, and I ended up pulling him off, putting him in a fucking full Nelson, and dragging him out to his truck, threw him in the bed, and his wife drove him home while still in the bed of the truck. It was great times. Like he can't look me in the eyes.
So what you're
telling me, like he can't look me in the eyes anymore. After I dragged him out to his fucking truck and threw him in the bed. It was amazing. Because apparently working as a janitor at the VFW also means you work bar back. Also means you work everything as well as bouncer. Yeah. So.
And they didn't even issue him a standard mil-spec grade pogo stick.
No.
Either.
No. All I had, you know what I had at the time? I had that Strayed Assist Ope OTF, dude. That's what I was carrying.
I got a review from way back in the day.
But it was the blue one with the etching on the blades. As these colors don't run, bro. That's the one I got. I still got it. It's in the other room. I can go grab it right now.
Safe queen in it, dude. You should grab it right now.
Case. And we are back. And I've got it.
He's got it. He found it.
I found it. It wasn't much to find. I did have it.
I had trouble finding mine to
as you usually do.
Right.
But
I also my microscope and tweezers at home.
Get a refill.
Right.
But
of his.
We also.
It's the sweet one. He drinks Dr. Pep.
Dude, it's cheap as fuck.
What? I have no problem. I'm not hating on the Dr. Pep. At least put some fucking cheap whiskey in there with it or something. Just live your life.
I'm sorry, I can live my life without alcohol, bro.
Wow, dude. Therapy sesh pod?
We'll get Cheyenne in on it next time.
She's not even qualified. Somehow she's a qualified profesh, but I don't believe in the credentials. You know? Show them about the knife. What do we got?
So, as we were saying, the Strayed OTF that I was carrying back when I worked at the VFW. Single action.
That was ready to put its life on the line.
OTF. With on the blade, if we can get that to focus properly.
You gotta do one of these things.
Because these colors don't run.
Neither does he.
With the flag, obviously.
Neither does he.
But with the flag, even though it's definitely made in shine.
Made in shine. That's the worst. I hate that. That bothers me the most.
I know.
Like, we have, like, well, I don't know if we do anymore, but we had a Taurus TX-22. Excellent pistol. One of the best 22 caliber pistols, semi-automatic, that you can buy. All day, every day. But it's made in Brazil. Okay, whatever. Fine. Lifetime warranty still, no big deal. But it's got an American flag all over the side of it. Like, for one, even if it's an American-made gun, depending on how it's done, and most of the time it's overdone, it's cheesy. And I love America. More than a lot of people. More than a lot of people, I'd argue. Maybe not more than y'all out there watching. Unless you're new here. I don't know. We don't know. But I love America. But stop putting America on the side of a Brazilian pistol or whatever. Like stop.
Yep.
Like, I don't want another country's flag on it.
No.
But, like, just stop. That it cheapens it, I feel like. It cheapens
100%.
it. And it's like, I hate it. I hate it so much. Even Ruger, fucking God bless them. You know, whatever. They make a lot of cool shit. They've definitely changed a lot for the better after Bill Ruger's passing, God forbid. He was another one of those anti-gun people. Yeah. Which makes no sense to me whatsoever.
None at all.
Regardless. But yeah, they've made up for it, I would argue, in the past years, and they're doing good and headed in the right direction.
Yeah. I wouldn't hold anything against Ruger at this point.
Yeah, no, maybe even doing better than Smith in that aspect. Yeah. Although Smith's been doing some cool but Smith, Ruger's they're pumping out fucking 1022 Charger takedowns like that. Yeah. Like, they got them. It's the middle of the apocalypse. They're still pumping them out. And that is a very underrated, very, 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 very underrated, extremely useful.
Especially with the brace adapter.
And handy, even without one.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking, who cares? You know? Like, very utilizable piece of equipment.
By any means, you have a normal 1022 takedown as well.
Even if you didn't. Yeah. But, like, just excellent. 1022 takedowns. And they're doing it with the Chargers. The Charger, I really like the Charger, but what I was saying, we got a Charger that's got the American flag pattern all over it. And it's like, I love America. I think Rugers are pretty cool, you know, some of their stuff. But I don't want it doing that, you know?
I'd buy it.
But it's not, it doesn't look, like, it just looks cheesy and cheap. And I don't know. It's not, and plus, I'm pretty sure to flag code, you're not supposed to have it on anything other than the flag.
Now, flag code is,
leave it in the comment section below.
as it is in it pertains to flags in a professional manner, as in governmental use, anything like that.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure just like out of principle and respect. I mean, those. If you're talking flags, whether it's government use or not, the flag is the flag.
Yes.
And so.
However, even within the flag code, it is only specifically. Well, I understand.
Like you'd be surprised. Well, you wouldn't be surprised, but you couldn't imagine probably how many YouTube gun channels fly the American flag the wrong way. Like the stars are supposed to be over your right shoulder. People got it opposite all the time. Like it's. Well, what?
I think it looks better the other way.
What do you mean you think it looks better the other way?
It looks better the other way. No.
It is the right way, though.
So.
It's the right way.
The flag, as is shown on our knee patch, flying.
People are getting a hell of a look at your pajama pants and jeans.
Good for them. But it's flying this way, right?
Yeah.
Put that side up.
No, dude. Because you know what happens when this blows in the wind? It's this. And that means that you're in distress. And that's never going to be the case for this country. Because, so this way, when it's, well, we can't even do it like that. It's being flown, this is opposite. You'd need a left-handed patch for this. Because that's the reason why, if this goes, actually this is a left-handed patch, because the flag is supposed to never retreat. So when wearing the flag, like, the bars are always supposed to be going backwards, and the stars are always supposed to be leading. So then this would be opposite on the other shoulder, and that is how it's supposed to be flagged, because stood straight up, it's proper.
Now, wind's blowing this way, it's this way. Wind's blowing this way, it's upside down again.
No, it's not, fool, because it's standing straight up. If you hung it the way you did, it would be fucking upside down. Or the way you think it looks right would be upside down. So this is straight up on a flagpole. So if the wind blows that way, it'd be blowing that way, but realize that flags have two sides. So if it blew the other way, it'd still be the right way. But if you did it the opposite way, it would be upside down, which means that we're...
But hung this way, if it's blowing in the wind, it's going sideways.
But
in no way is wrong or right.
You couldn't really hang it like that, I don't think.
It's hung like that right there, right there, right there.
But you don't have a door frame just outside where the wind would be.
You can't hang anything off your roof. People don't hang them off of banisters. People don't.
You hang it however you want, but there is a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. What do you think about this, Lily? Huh? Shout out to Lily, if you guys haven't noticed. First official guest of the Shooting the Poop podcast.
We had Thomas the
Tactical Tag. I forgot. How dare I? He doesn't make an appearance often.
No.
But when he does,
yeah,
he walks softly and carries a big tail or something like that or whatever. Come here. Oh, who's your cute little puppies?
Plus, the biggest thing that...
What?
And the biggest reason that I'll say that I want to hang my flags the other direction is because I always put the fucking tags on this side of the flag. So I still see...
What flags you buying that got tags, bro?
All
My
of
flags ain't got tags, bro.
They say made in the USA.
They better not be say made in China.
No, fuck no. I ain't buying no Chinese-ass American flag. But I can still see the remnants of that fucking tag, even though I took it off. It's still along that line. Where that one?
I don't see it. In the upper right-hand corner?
Yep.
All right, I see it.
Right fucking here.
That's the upper left-hand corner, fool.
Then one of us was wrong.
We got a 50-50 shot at this point. Like, what? That was deep, bro. Did you pontificate that all by yourself?
Yeah.
Apparently. But yeah.
I don't know.
No, but that's definitely the way the flag is supposed to be.
There's something wrong with the come and take it flag, dude? Does that seem backwards?
You know what, honestly...
Or the don't tread on me, the Gazin flag?
Dude, honestly, I don't know, because I don't think they carry the same as there's very, very respectable flags. Utmost respect for all of these kinds of flags. But I don't know if they definitely don't carry the same weight as the American flag, because the American flag encompasses all these other messages that these other flags are sending, because if not, that wouldn't be America. But, that being said, I don't know. I usually hang mine the other way, where the snake would be facing to the left. I hang it the same way as it would be hung underneath the American flag, because that's the other thing. If you're flying flags, the American flag is always at the top. Yeah, because again, if stood up.
A cat.
Well,
No,
why are you buying backwards? Why you got a one-sided flag, bro? Explain to me that. It's like, why you can't control the wind, dude? Like,
how it is, bro.
No,
Yeah.
my shits are two-sided.
Well, my shit's not. Okay?
Well, fucking, how much more does it cost to get the other side?
I don't know. I didn't realize that was an issue until I bought them. Like, same shit in this one.
One-sided flags, dude. Where do you get one-sidedflags.com, apparently? All my flags got two sides, bro. Although, I don't know. But, I mean, either way, depending on how it shows up on the camera, it might be legible, but probably not. I don't think so.
No, because it's showing up properly on the cams.
Right. But, like, on your cell phone camera,
When you're taking a
then
selfie,
it's
reversed.
backwards.
Then you
Which
just
I
flip
don't
the video.
explain that to me, though.
I don't know.
Why does that happen,
I
but
don't
this doesn't? What's the
I
diff?
don't know.
That's fucked up. Leave it in the comment section below.
Like the camera on the backside of your phone doesn't do that shit.
Right. What the fuck? That's some fucking...
Like I was recording the one short. I don't even know if I fucking posted it or not. But I was
Why
trying
not?
to at some point. I think
Where's
I
the
did.
content,
I think I did. Where I was sitting here and I realized while I was looking at the vid that like the fuck Joe Biden is backwards and shit. And like I had to flip the fucking video.
I don't
It
know.
was completely different. I don't know why. I don't know.
I don't know why you don't post. Leave it in the comment section below if Scales should post more content. That's the only way we're getting comments in the comment section below. It's because they want the con, dude. They want the con, dude. Go put your patch back where it belongs, dude.
That's
no. No.
That is a way more natural transition than to, like, if you had other what? Like,
It's about the concept of charging forward. So if
With
this
forward
was
not be to
forward-
the right.
which would make this fly like this, which again is wrong because it's upside down. So, from my understanding,
Unless the
I've never
wind-
served in the
Unless
military.
the wind is blowing
I'm
from
just-
this way.
Okay, but most
In which case,
most flags are two-sided though, so that would still.
When the flag lays flat on a pole, this is the way it's laying. When the wind is not blowing, when a flag is hanging on the pole,
Yes.
this is how it is laying.
Okay, well I don't know, but I'm right. I am right. Y'all can leave it in the comment section below. Maybe I'm wrong completely on as to why, but I know that the stars go over your right shoulder when you're hanging a flag like that, the American flag like that on the wall. We could even Google it, perhaps. But that it is correct. It is correct. I don't care. I don't know. There's plenty of dudes out there that don't know what they're doing that are doing it, but I might not know why, but I know not to. We should probably know why.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think I know why, but I think that's what it is about the never retreating thing and shit like that. But I don't know how to maybe properly explain it.
Yeah.
What's up, Liz?
I don't know.
But yeah. Either way, we appreciate you guys being here for the Shooting the Poop podcast. What is this, episode 5?
4.
Episode 4 officially,
Yes.
but technically the 5th episode. But we don't really count the first one because like we were being some goofy troops. We were straight up working.
We
for
weren't
Disney.
prepped.
No.
We were prepared.
Well, we treated it
For
like
the
a live
podcast.
chat.
Yeah, we did.
And then hung on to the balance of expecting the interaction, which we didn't get.
No.
We got the little beep bop boop from the
Yeah.
computers and shit,
Yeah.
but that's it. And the government interference of
Yeah.
listening. And we thought about. We were looking at the Bud K magazine the other night, thinking like, what is it? What was it? The sonar radar, the thing with the disc. I had one when I was a child. Shout out to Julie and Amy Vanna because they had a fucking spy kit, and like they let me borrow it, and like I would just be spying on people for no reason. And like, you know what? For the cheap ass child's toy that it was, it actually did like directionally pick up sound like to a better distance than I expected it to.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know how much it cost or whatever, but like that was some cool shit. That was the coolest. Because I grew up watching James Bond, loved James Bond. I'm like, I'm a spy, bitch.
This little fucking thing back in the day was basically a mic that was just attached to a earbud but the cable was like 30 foot. You could have that shit in the kitchen, wire behind a bunch of shit, and sit in your bedroom listening to what's being made for dinner and shit.
Dude.
It's like
Creeping, dude.
That was hard line though. So.
You're right. It was like
that was like a legit
Ethernet
bug though.
at that point.
That was like a legit bug though at that point. Like that's like. Just
and he loved being tactical scales. He loves a good bug.
Got a couple of them.
You better not anymore in the future.
A couple of them in this room.
Stop. You know he does have some bugs in the room.
You know about it.
And so does the government.
Many.
But, I'm sure.
Cheyenne placed them for him.
Right, she's working with him. It's all making sense.
Sus as fuck.
Yeah, to say the least. But we do love you. We appreciate you. Again, leave it in the comment section below.
But one of us appreciates you.
I definitely appreciate you, bro. So he is projecting his lack of appreciation, which I think is kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up, honestly, because we wouldn't be here without y'all. And we know that. We recognize it.
In this room.
Fuck out of here. Listen, first of all, this studio is not a studio until I'm inside of it, dude. Because that's the only time work ever gets done. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure you check out the Terribly Tactical channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe, both here and there. Participate. Stay tuned. A lot more coming up in the future. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.